always kept to myself, never needed no one's help, but I need you now. I've always been all alone, I got a heart that's made of stone, so I'll live on. I'm howling at the moon over you, 'cause it ended way too soon over you. I'm howling at the moon, 'cause I don't want to be I've always kept to myself, never needed no one's help, but I need you now. I've always been all alone, I got a heart that's made of stone, so I'll live on. I've always kept to myself, never needed no one's help, but I need you now. I've always been all alone, got a heart that's made of stone, so I'll live on. I'm howling at the moon over you, 'cause it ended way too soon over you. I'm howling at the moon, 'cause I don't want to be alone.
Mic check, mic check.
Check 1 2.
Check 1 2. Everything good? Hello, hello, hello. We should be good. Anybody that's listening to the pod, remember you guys can watch this on YouTube. We are live every Sunday, and we actually have a video. Same thing on Spotify. If you guys watch it on Spotify, we have a whole video playing. Sounds good. Thank you, babe, for audio check. But
And my girlfriend that too.
I'm gonna go for that.
Arminda.
But I'm your host, Cripsy J, and here's my co-host.
AT33, your boy Alex T.
And we have a special guest today, Tony.
Tony.
You want to introduce yourself to the people that don't really know you?
Just a random Des Moines local. Nothing crazy.
Random Des Moines local.
Just an average individual.
He's a well-known street racer. He has a GoPro smoking everybody out here.
I just want to have fun and enjoy life because you don't really get a whole lot of that nowadays.
Yeah.
Don't.
But today I want to talk about how me and Tony met because I don't really know how we met.
We met through an old buddy, Martin, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think like,
Martin with the S2000, right?
Yeah, back in the day, like when Pigo was doing shit locally. Before,
Okay, yeah.
When you still had your EJ Coupe at the time.
Yep.
And I think Martin like set up like a meet like with you guys because you were doing something,
Mhm.
and then they were like, hey, like let's just like put it together, and then I think that's when everybody kind of just like because you knew Eddie Ordaz and all them. So,
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool that like you were in the Honda group during that time frame because I was still kind of like a little new to like the car community for the most part.
Yeah.
So I think that's how we kind of met. Like just through like photography and then just car culture in general.
So that was when Kinetic Crew was formed, right?
Yeah, that was
around
like
that
back
time.
in what?
17, 16?
I want to say so. Yeah, like
It was like 17. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, 17, 16, because that's when I started the SI.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kinetic was doing a bunch of meets, and then we did like collaborative meets during that time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I probably met you and
And a lot of like the
videos.
OGs like were
Yeah.
out back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
people that we knew
Yeah.
that were still around versus nowadays. So yeah.
For real. Because it's all new groups now, though.
Right.
We don't fucking
Self-proclaimed
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah, self-proclaimed.
AKA the new Nightmare group that formed.
Yeah, for real.
Have you seen that?
No, but like, that's whack. Yo, whack. Fuck out of here. Original Nightmare over here, huh?
Original Nightmare. Yeah.
For real,
What they're
honestly.
called, Nightmare Legacy?
Something like that. Or
I'm name dropping.
Yeah, we name dropping
Nightmare Menacing. I don't fucking know.
Nightmare Menace
They
or
live in
something like
Something.
that.
It's a car club that just formed, I guess. So.
Car club that formed that's going all to like these truck meets. I haven't seen them like
Truck meets?
Yeah, it's mostly truck meets that they're on, like their flyers are on.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
Some yee.
Yeah. Some Tequache.
Some
I win.
church smoking kids.
I mean,
Nah, bro, that's fucked up, bro. That's my uncle church too, man. You gotta clean that shit up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, Tony. What school did you go to?
I went to East.
So you went to East, and you graduated
2013.
13. Okay.
I feel so old saying that. Compared to like, you just graduated.
I just
No,
graduated
college. You graduated
Yeah.
college.
Oh, see, even I feel even older because like, bro, he just graduated.
I
college.
graduated early too, so.
Damn, hey, congrats.
Thank you,
honestly,
thank you.
dude. Wait, so what were you going for? Like a bachelor's degree?
Yeah, bachelor's.
Damn, you
Basically
put in
3
work.
years.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
What the fuck?
I fucking hated school, so that's why I put in the work.
Right. I don't blame you. But wait. Isn't bachelor's degrees technically supposed to be 4 years?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
so you
I had
did it
hella
three.
hella high school credit that transferred to college
Nice.
because I took a lot of college courses in high school.
So you did AP?
Yeah, AP,
Yeah,
AP
you
Calc,
were a
AP.
writer. And that's another thing too about this generation is where like I was just talking to this about my mom and also my siblings too, is
Mhm.
that like I'm glad that like my brothers and sisters are doing phenomenal just off of the advice my mom gives me. But also like, you know, the mentorship and stuff at like I don't know if like you had siblings too as well.
Yeah, I have
but, like,
two older sisters.
like you guys kind of grew up and kind of understood like how reality was gonna
Mhm.
settle in kind of
Yeah.
ahead of the time.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
What to expect?
yeah, and that's kind of the sad part about like how this nowadays is where like the high school dropout rate is starting to become significantly high for
Bro,
one.
definitely. And then like, but the thing is though, high school dropout rates is coming higher, but then they try to seek other opportunities that like you don't need a high school degree for. But at the same time, that's kind of limiting you to a small section.
Right, but like if you're gonna decide to just do like you know like trade jobs,
Mhm.
you know. How long is that gonna last? Like, for example, for me, I've been detailing for what, like 4 or
Forever.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting burnt out.
Mhm.
I'm 27, about to turn 28. I know how old that fucking sounds. It's just like, it's kind. Yeah, I know. It's just like, yeah. See, now I'm glad that you guys, you know, at least are kind of ahead of the curve and actually like did something that kind of had a little bit of risk to it, but also like
Yeah.
it pays off
Yeah.
for the most part. For me, I was always that type of person to be like, I want to deal with a safety net versus like,
Yeah.
you know, going over and then dealing with the underlying problems, you know.
Mm.
And so, I guess it's just one of those moments where like if you just risk a little bit, some majority of it will pay off. Especially like how you literally graduated early. That dude, all that hard work, you know, just being at home, studying, doing all your courses and shit. I know that must have been a fucking drag, dude.
Burnt out. I'll tell you that. I thought about dropping out 5 times. I would say more than 5 times.
Right. You'll have that mentality like that will start to get that breaking point.
Yeah.
And,
am I doing enough?
Right. Mm-hmm. And then so that's where it relates to where like how it is nowadays where you're seeing kids with a small attention span, seeing what they see on, their phone, and then all of a sudden like they're seeing like, people popping perks, people getting lit at functions, people doing takeovers. That's another annoying part because obviously they have nothing else better to do because they're under the age, so they can't even go to bars.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you start to see like this whole attitude perception where everybody's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, and fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
YOLO.
And I get it to a certain extent, but then there's some certain limitations where like you can't always just like kind of just say like just dropping the ball and just call it a day,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then like when you fuck it, but then like all right, a few years from now, what do you see yourself doing? Oh, take over.
And that's another thing that I think is like the biggest ordeal, and I think that's also relatable to me is because I got offered scholarships to like Art Institute of Chicago. I got offered out in California too as well during like after I graduated, and my mom was like, to be honest, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like you graduated high school, cool, so be it, whatever. You're my first child, I don't care. You already were a reckless person as it is, as like anyways, who cares?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So me not being able to like jump into that and experience that, like I probably missed out on a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, cause that could have opened a gateway through like other communities or like just a whole another criteria of like doing like visual like those like the visual graphics or anything like that and that general criteria, and I do kind of regret it for the most part, but also like it was like I said, it's just one of those things like, do I want to step out of my comfort zone? And I feel like a lot of people have a comfort zone, but like with social media,
Yeah.
and it's rough. It really is, because not a lot of people are getting the advice that like how like old heads would
old heads would always drop that
Popping
advice.
perks at school.
That's what I'm saying. For real though, no cap, like straight up like.
That bathroom on the north side of East High School.
Yeah, the north.
Yeah, dude. It's, and I bet it's a lot worse. Like for like the young, like not your guys' generation, but
the younger one.
Yeah, the younger because
they're growing up into
that type of
TikToks.
Yeah.
No, not even that. Just like TikToks, Vines.
Well,
their
like,
access to social media.
Access to social media is
crazy.
And like with that, like
if they see these other kids doing it,
why can't I do this?
they're gonna get influenced of doing the same shit.
Even like when boot gang was something,
Yeah.
people were like, oh, boot gang finesse some shit.
Yeah.
Boot gang finesse some shit. Like, bruh, we get it. We get it. You see the internet. You don't got to boot gang the teacher here, dude.
Yeah. Like
you gotta boot gang the teacher, bro.
It's insane. Like I do miss a lot of like the 2000s era when technology wasn't as like booming as it is now.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a lot of social interaction anymore, especially like in the car community.
Because I was literally just telling Tony when we went to Cars and Coffee, and I was just like, bro, these fucking newer kids are weird. I'm just like, I was talking to some kid I follow on Instagram. Like, I seen this car, liking his pictures, and it was the A86.
Oh.
The A86 kid. I seen him just standing by his car, like all awkward. I'm like, it's not how you stand by a car. It's how you drive your car. But I was just like, hey, I follow you on Instagram. I was like, I really like your cars. Like, it's dope to see you, like, in person and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he did not carry the conversation at all. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's
thanks.
like, yeah, nice, cool. Yeah. He's like, all my friends over there. And, like, I look and there's, like, nobody over there. I'm just like, okay, these guys are just, like, antisocial or something.
And that's, that's one of those things, too, is that, like, people haven't developed, like, being around other humans, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
That's so crazy.
yeah, it's because that's the thing. Like, when you have access to the internet, you already fucking pretty much have, like, Google in the palm of your hands.
I don't know if you can see this, Tony, but Michael said Tony's so knowledgeable and handsome.
Oh, what? Thank you.
He gassing you up right
Hey, gas his ass up. Pause.
now. Pause.
But, yeah, I think, I just think that, like, the way... Like how that conversation like lasted, like, that's just literally it. Like people literally have the attention span of like 2 seconds, and like only have like the most shortest response. No one actually like we were still there like even after everybody fucking did.
Yeah, we were there till like almost noon.
Yeah, because we were just all talking. Because honestly, like I think it's nice to be able to like have those interactions and actually have people that have like an interest in like the things you do. Versus,
I think after Cars and Coffee, when I was talking to you, I was like, all right, he'd be perfect to be in our pod because like we could actually communicate and like we're literally sitting on a curb at Cars and Coffee talking to each other for like 3 hours.
Yeah, but we're talking about your house,
and all this stuff.
Even just now. Before when you left earlier, it was just him and I.
Yeah,
we're talking like a podcast.
Yeah,
literally just conversating. Socializing.
Yeah, and like
it's hard to see that nowadays.
It really is because everybody's isolated into their own vision of their world.
Yeah,
like even you go to like Starbucks and you go have a coffee, everybody's laptop, phone, not even looking around.
Yeah,
so like life to them is just one way, I guess.
It's just right here in the
right
phone.
Here.
And I also want to like bring it up towards like relationships too as well. I feel like a lot of people like don't really understand like full commitments, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I guess you could put it in my relationship for an example. Like there can be some miscommunications, but I know that like with people at a young age wanting to like have so many interests in in several things, right? And then fucking, you know, their mindset's like all over the place for one, but then for two, like they're not like getting a full understanding of themselves, I guess, you know, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that does, but like I want to just put it in perspective where pretty much, let's just say like I'm doing like something that like I'm interested in for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, you know, someone will perceive it completely different. And also like I feel like with people being able to be so used to knowing everything, they start to have conclusions.
Yeah.
So like just like judging off of like the face of a cover of a book, you know, just off of that, like that perspective, you know, not everybody is going to be able to like, I don't know. It's just really weird because people will only see you as how they see you versus like actually like getting to know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like how it used to be where like you actually like spend hours hanging out with like several different people, you know, like I like Cars and Coffee or like your NMR meets, like,
or even at the bridge.
Yeah, because
the
like
bridge was the
dude, and that's the nice part is that like when you just did like a pop-up meet, completely random, people still showed up, people still all hung out, people like, you know, still shook up and shit. But like nowadays, like, you know, you go out to like, you know, like any just random event and everybody's just all to themselves, dude. It's pretty tragic for the most part.
Yeah, cause I was damn, Alex alive.
Yeah, bro.
why the chat fucking roasting right now?
I'm literally just vibing now, man.
Hey, at least it's not hungover.
I was. Shit, I had to go take a walk.
Gotta take a walk and find out his car's out there.
No, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, all right, I'll be there at 12. I was like, oh shit, with my car.
But yeah, back to that topic is just like, well, social media with people having so much access, they could like flip a switch really quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen like, there's been like a bunch of articles about how certain relationships don't last long due to social media, just because they could be like, fuck this person, I'm gonna go chase after this person so easily.
So many options,
especially with sliding in DMs, all that stuff.
And like, you know, I don't know if you guys get this shit. I get dating apps like or advertisements on a daily basis, dude. And I mean, yeah, I feel like the CIA would fucking know that I obviously have a fucking girlfriend. Obviously, there's no status that like, you know, on social media of me like in a relationship, and I feel like everybody's all trying to like present an image versus actually like doing the real deal type shit. Because I've always had also another like a mental advice to myself is that like, I think after the third year of being with someone is when you actually understand like the full, true like personality of someone, and actually like their quirks, their issues, how they see things and shit.
Y'all
like
start
that.
talking like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I deal with that a lot. Dude, I get mocked all the time. I did the mocking. Now I'm getting mocked, and I'm just like, bruh, like it's reflecting.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
so but now if one thing doesn't go a certain way with one person.
Done. And you don't give me flowers. Done.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where it's kind of coming back to. Like, I know that my statement was kind of a little confusing, but like, the whole jumping to conclusions type shit. If it's not one thing, then they're just like, fuck it, whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna do whatever, whether it's like benefiting you or not. And so that's where it starts to fail, like building a foundation, because you never really gave a fuck. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can act careless too as well, but I still will have that mental like responsibility aspect for the most part.
Yeah.
And try to like at least understand the situation versus like just kind of just saying fuck it.
Yeah,
like whatever.
That's it. Like there's no conversation. There's no like communication afterwards.
Yeah,
and
it's always cut off.
Once that issue comes, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
But like
I'll
you can
find me a new
always
bitch.
literally you can always communicate with your other person. Like communication is literally everything.
Right. And I think that's a big key, like with moving forward from like present day until like later on in the future, because now what Apple came out with VR goggles and shit.
VR goggles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
like-
come out with some
like
shit like
motherfuckers out here innovating more technology that's obviously like the whole concept of like how like your parents would always tell you to like stay inside and never go outside. Now it's the opposite. Yeah.
Go outside.
Yeah. Go touch some grass.
Literally.
Stay outside until you see the street light.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like
And if you don't come back before the street light comes on, you're in trouble.
yeah, for real. And so it's crazy to see how things are changing now and to kind of predict what's going to happen later on in the future, because with everybody's perception being kind of not ignorant, but like just very narrow-minded for the most part. So that's kind of like the rough edge of what I kind of see.
Yeah.
And so it's
Like-
one of those things, man.
Right. So my sister just got a house, and
Congrats. Fuck.
yeah.
Man, I feel like I'm like the only one that's not getting
Tony,
a
you're next,
fucking-
bro.
You're next,
Saying,
bro.
Tony,
I'm
you're
trying.
next.
I'm trying so fucking
My
hard.
life's prosper type
Yeah,
shit.
right.
But yeah, so she just got a house, and then so I'll go over. I had a house sit for her while she was on her honeymoon.
Mhm.
So I would drive back from work and shit, or when I get off work, and I see like kids outside playing. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute, like this is throwing me off, because back when in my neighborhood, like kids we used to play outside, yeah, but when we got older, nobody was really out on the block.
Yep.
Mhm.
But now the kids are out there playing basketball with the neighbors, like interacting with the neighbors, and like there's the neighborhood kids and shit, hanging out, having fun, going to one person's house to go on their trampoline, going to another person's house to go on their swing set.
Yeah.
Like I rarely ever see that nowadays, and seeing that just put like it just
Nostalgia.
yeah. That's right. I was like, wow,
That's why I'm
remember.
being in this house. Nostalgia.
nostalgia.
Yeah. And I think that's why I can relate to you guys about like how like traditional things like have that still that not adrenaline, but like your endorphins kick, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're
You get like a
oh.
home safe haven, home
Mhm.
feeling.
Right. And so I think that's what a lot of kids nowadays are probably missing out on for the most part.
You want to hop on Roblox?
It's either that or they don't
I got
have
my
any
iPad.
guidance. You
I
know
got
what
my
mean?
Yeah, no
I think-
guidance. The parents just let them do whatever they want.
And this is just a perspective, like with younger baby mamas nowadays, dude, they don't know anything, bro. They really don't. Like I just talked to like my brother, and he's like, dude, like all the girls that I know are pregnant.
Pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah,
literally.
he's 17 years old, and I'm like, damn. I get it. During that time of like my being that age, I saw that, but it's more rapid.
It's less uncommon to not see
Mhm.
a like teen mom,
Right.
Yeah.
because
really
now it's not normal. Oh, I mean, I guess it's getting more normalized, but like it's more like, oh, you're pregnant.
Right. There's no one's like not freaking out how they used to compared to like, oh, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah,
gotta
damn.
stick with it.
Hey, as long as you take care of the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus like actually being like, oh shit,
Like,
what the
whoa.
fuck?
Practice needs sex.
Looking
Right.
at
All right. Let's switch this topic because Michael asked the question: how do y'all feel about AI basically becoming more human and creating art/music?
Mordecai and SpongeBob.
Huh?
You ever seen that one?
No.
Mordecai and SpongeBob AI music. Oh.
Have you heard the Ariana Grande and Rihanna AI music into love song?
Travis Scott. Travis Scott AI
Travis
music.
Scott.
Didn't Drake using AI? Or is that just some
So,
bullshit on social media?
The conspiracy right now with AI becoming so popular and like everybody fucking using AI and AI's collecting all that info right now.
Yeah.
The most recent song, I don't know if it's the most recent one, but one of his songs that Drake dropped, everybody thinks is AI made. Because of the way the lyrics
Yeah, the way
and how it sounds.
I looked at that, yeah.
And I listened to it back, and I was like, this shit don't sound like Drake.
Not really. Not for the most part.
I mean, I've seen on Jumper's Jump, they had Kanye sing Kid Cudi's song, which literally sounded like he made the song.
Yeah.
And then they also there's one where it's Juice WRLD singing, what was it? Juice WRLD did another song by somebody, but
Was it the
AI copying voices and making melodies for you is
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
That
And
is
see,
ridiculous.
That's the scary part about how that is actually being utilized now, because a lot of dead writers, where's all this content technically brewing up, or because you know how there's some music that hasn't been released and now all of a sudden it's slow, after as an example Juice WRLD, that there's still songs quote unquote,
unreleased
songs.
Unreleased music. Who's to say someone just kind of ghostwriting that shit and is you know what, fuck it, I got his AI voice, fuck it, I'm just gonna type this shit up.
The only way that you can tell is the voice, because AI is not as smart yet.
Yeah.
And I would assume it's not as fluent.
But it's getting to a point where
it's catching
gonna
on.
catch on.
It's moving so fast that not gonna lie, it can low key take over music industry.
Yeah, Michael, hop on AI, bro. You're slacking right now.
But also, that's the scary part too about voice recognition. That's another thing that gets introduced into the world too as well. Because let's just say there's the Hey Siri type bullshit.
Yeah, fucking everybody's phone goes off.
Yeah, exactly. With that being
shit.
With that being said, with voice recognition, starting to slowly advance, who's to say that's going to be another conspiracy bullshit, propaganda? Oh, now my fucking phone's being hacked because somebody said, "Hey Siri," or has access to confidential fucking whatever.
Everybody's checking their phones. I have my disabled.
See, mine can't fucking recognize my voice, bro. I have too much of an accent.
But obviously, that will, with people engineering and improving that shit, it's going to become stronger.
Yeah,
and that's going to be very scary. Very.
Yeah, from what I've seen on the most recent AI stuff, a lot of people are investing to it. So Google is making their own AI thing that's supposed to come out and it's supposed to take over the other AI thing that everybody's been using.
Everybody's what was it? Chat
GPT. Yeah. So there's another one that Google's making that's supposed to outbeat that one.
And
I've seen that shit, but I cannot.
I haven't done it.
You do the Snapchat one?
No, I haven't.
My AI is dumb as fuck. I don't even talk to it anymore.
I know. I don't allow it. I cancel. I accept if you want to have AI. Decline.
I was like, who's gonna win? The Denver and the Heat game. And they're like, oh, I think the Heat is gonna win.
Cap.
I was like, Cap. I was like, I'm done talking to this bitch.
It's not accurate.
It's not accurate at all.
So this is the video of SpongeBob and Mordecai AI.
Hey, put it to this. What we could hear.
Oh, so
No,
you
no.
see it? Oh, okay.
Let's see it, but have it towards the speaker so they can hear it for the audio listeners.
Bruh.
You sound like T-Pain right now.
Auto-tune on max.
Yeah, auto-tune turn all the way up. Okay, that's crazy. Let's make sure I'm not copyrighted.
With another
we still.
with another filtering for that, honestly, yeah, I want to be surprised that starts to become very strong. It starts to kind of people get more into because auto-tune obviously was definitely one of those things that they definitely changed the pitch on, but it's crazy though that they're using audio cues and mixes and stuff to be able to manipulate and make shit like that. So
AI is moving too fast, in my opinion.
I mean, if fucking Elon Musk is moving too fast, then
that shit can take.
That's definitely a good sign of it moving too fast.
Yeah.
Because this man is the fucking billionaire. You know, we're trying to go to
space. And I know he knows more than what we all know of AI.
Yeah.
And if he's saying something like that, well, unless he's saying AI to move fast so everybody can move slow and he can move fast and do his own AI thing. I don't know, reverse psychology type stuff.
Yeah.
But, if someone of higher power like that is saying this is getting dangerous, you're going to have to believe a little bit of what he says.
Yeah.
Especially that, like, if I'm not mistaken, when he had that podcast with Joe Rogan about, like, all that stuff, like, that was, like, at least a few years back.
It was a few years back.
Just like, like, you know, as an example, like, COVID. That disease. We'll be alright. Like, who gives a fuck? Just fucking Chinese people just fucking get caught up doing stupid shit. And all of a sudden, it's a worldwide pandemic.
Yeah.
Literally. Where were you at when COVID happened? Do you guys know? Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
I remember.
I had a lit... okay, as far as, like, the pandemic part where everybody was getting sick, I wasn't anywhere near that, which thank God. But, like... You and I already know, as far as, like, you know, the BLM and all the other shit, that was, like, probably the best, like, time frame.
To be outside.
Yeah, to be outside, dude. Oh, my God. Crazy shit happened in 2020, but...
When states started to shut down, I was on my way to Florida.
Oh, really?
I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and then the next day we were supposed to go to Florida.
Yeah.
So as we're in the store in Nashville, the girls were shopping, and I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and it was like a random ass show, but then it switched to like the news. I was like, oh, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Am I watching 2012?
Florida shutting down? What the fuck's going on? Bars are closed at bars should be closed at 10. Bars should be closed at 9. Bar is closed now. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on?
Curfew.
Right?
Like, fuck, what?
I'm like going to my girl's dad. I'm like, hey, you see this? Like, hey, what the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And as we drive back, we get notifications from school like, oh, you guys need to move out within this week. So like, it was moving fast as fuck. I'm just there sitting like, not surprised, but like kind of shocked. Like, well, what the fuck is going on? This is my feeling. And also, I was a freshman at the time.
Yeah.
And so with that, like being a freshman, like, you know, you're already going to somewhere new. You don't really know what you're doing. With that to come, we're like the new leader. Like, we're the new type of group where a pandemic happened while we're in college.
Yeah.
Going into college, what we do now.
Yeah.
But now, like, now we're like leading these.
Bro experienced a zombie apocalypse. Oh God!
No, and
he was watching the TV and he go.
I almost quarantined. Left for Dead type stuff, bro.
He thought he was in Silent Hill.
Some World War Z shit.
He turned around, everybody gone.
Literally, if everybody was gone, like, oh hell no, bro. I'm finna go drive to a Bass Pro Shop, finesse everything.
I think that's everybody's mentality too. Bass Pro.
Bass Pro, bro. But fucking going back to the COVID thing, so I remember. So this is during the time when me and Gina was living at our mom's house. So during COVID, we basically just stayed inside. But I was still at Big O's. When I was working at Big O's, we were still working during the whole COVID thing.
You never got unemployment?
Not towards like last year.
The last year, really?
Yeah, after I left. Yeah, so
that's late.
I remember it was like fall time. It was me, Buck James, and Marvin. During the fall, like when all the COVID shit was happening, me, Buck James, and Marvin got hella sick, like really bad. Like it was so bad that we were like, bro, I'm pretty sure we're sick, but we're like, we still need to go to work. So
that's shitty.
We kept going to work. Took us like a couple weeks to get better, but we were still working. Got better. COVID was happening. We was watching on the news, blah blah blah. And like we kind of made up this theory. We're just like, you know, with the first round of COVID going around and everybody getting sick, I was like, what if we had COVID when we were working, but we didn't know, but we were still working?
And that's like a lot of people.
Yeah, because we were sick for like 2 weeks. It was bad.
It was bad for a lot of people. I think I got it once, like during like the cold season for sure. Like definitely like fall. I think fall and winter was like the worst part. Like
yeah, because it was like fall, winter. Then it was like going to that year. It was like COVID.
Yeah.
So,
That
'cause
shit
it was-
ass.
It was like my spring break, so that's when everything started shut down.
yeah.
So I want to have this theory is that like COVID was already going around in the United States before they shut everything down.
Yeah.
They just thought, oh, it's a cold. You have flu-like symptoms.
Yeah.
And people were
'Cause
joking about it.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought,
Taking it
because I was like,
serious.
that's why I thought, because I was like, oh, maybe it's just a flu, because that's how it felt like.
Yeah, it literally felt like.
But it was just like, we were sick for 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
while working.
And were you taking like cold medicine or anything?
I was taking like Advil every day.
Okay, yeah, and like usually that would help, but
Uh-huh.
like if you're still feeling sick, like dude, it has to be.
It was bad. It was definitely bad. And
It was really
it's
bad.
funny how that was like a joking matter because I
It
don't know.
was.
I don't know if you saw like all the shit posts
Yeah.
beforehand, and all of a sudden it kind of settled in, and you're like,
kind of
oh,
settled in.
fuck.
Yeah,
Everybody like on that fucking air thing. That's when you know.
yeah.
I think that was kind of funny though during that time frame when everybody just wore whatever the fuck they could.
As a
Mandatory.
Literally,
The pot is the best one, bro. The pot was the best one.
Bro, motherfuckers would be innovated as fuck. I never knew
No
how
one took it that
how
serious
crazy the
because
world-
social media kids were making fun of it.
literally, that's what social
like-
media, big game.
Because trolls, man. Trolls.
And now with relating it to AI, yeah, we're like, yeah, gonna take over the world, blah blah. Dude, that might actually fucking.
It might happen.
It might. It's a
I
possibility.
mean, with all these investors talking about it and these big companies making their way into AI right now, that's a pretty big sign that AI is definitely gonna take off somewhere.
that
Something.
and just how the fact that people like there's a high user count right now. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
If you think about it, like we're already having this conversation, and people have been utilizing that ever since it started booming too as well. So
Mhm.
it's probably just skyrocketing at this point.
Absolutely,
The weird thing is just how,
social media
AI
kids
picked it up.
would still make fun of AI.
as they're killing us, laughing.
Literally,
Imagine getting your ass beat by a robot.
could not be me.
Could not be me.
Could not be me.
I think physically it won't be as bad, but like mentally, it's gonna fuck some people up. Because think about it, if people like, let's just say an AI like literally takes all your credentials. Think about that. That's all your
That's
life's
what I'm
work.
saying.
for
The main
majority
thing
of
I'm
it.
worried about AI is that it's having it learns that it has a conscience and it knows what it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary. as fuck.
Because there's already been like trials and R&D of these AIs, learning that. I don't know if you guys seen the video, but like they made a AI robot work as an Amazon worker, and literally
He killed himself in what 6 days?
that was like 15 minutes,
15 minutes?
15 to 20 minutes, and he just fucking dropped,
Dropped like
just off himself,
yeah, off the
doing
Wow.
like
really
regular human work.
Yeah, but
that
hey,
we-
physical labor. It was like fuck this shit.
Yeah, it just went, it just dropped.
Yeah. Well, it probably understood the reality of like how humans work, and they're like, fuck that. I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. And so that, I can see that like happening to where like it starts to like see like how a human functions,
Mhm.
how like it develops. It's obviously gonna rapidly like adapt to like what's going on
Mm-hmm.
and understand like its surroundings because I believe it can obviously scan. I mean that's kind of how it's kind of doing for us for the
for us.
majority. Like it's giving us like the broad perspective of shit, but also like. Yeah, like you said, if it grows a conscience, dude, like it'll
That's when we should be worried.
right. It'll have finer details and also make judgment calls.
Yep.
I don't think that's where it's at right now, where like it can't make its own choice.
Yeah.
But soon, once it starts to like weigh its own options, who's to say
Mhm.
that's gonna be good or bad for us?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because one day you'll never know. Like Rose, be like, "Oh, humans are killing the fucking earth. Let's wipe
It's
out."
either
the
that
human
or like humans are so like subjected to like currency.
race. Mhm.
Let's just let's just fuck with their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Think about it. You wake up one day and all of a sudden, like your savings, like all your financial credentials,
Gone.
Think
Mhm.
about that. Internally, it's gonna affect a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's where the mental and physical capacity will start to kind of reach to that brim. Because
Our
Then-
stars will boost AI to do our work and get paid for it.
yeah, but then at that point, that goes into a whole nother like realm of like us being fucked over for like not careers, but like just opportunities, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
because as of right now, we're already self-checking out at Walmart. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's a
And
prime
now
example.
there's some like AI, not even say AIs, but there's like little robot moving things where you just fucking press the screen and you can order.
Literally at
So there's like less servers now. Eventually they're gonna take over the job,
in
which is they think is a really good
Bangkok
thing.
airport.
Yeah.
They had like these robot cleaning up the facility.
Yeah.
Going around cleaning.
Yeah, like a lot of self-service like technology is what's gonna start to be very booming. And honestly, like, yeah, it's nice and all, like the Roomba
It's convenient.
and all that conveniency.
Yeah.
I get that, but then once it starts to come down to like crane machines taking over physical labor, that's
Yep.
when you should probably be a little concerned for the most part. And it's not gonna be accurate, but also like the fact that like let's just say boss man doesn't even want to pay like your current wage.
Yeah.
Cutting that shit down to almost a minimum.
What's up, Funk Master?
For robots, it's gonna change significantly for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna change.
So sooner or later, robots are gonna fucking do wheel alignments for you. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. That gonna happen. I don't know about that. Have I seen arms like this?
They'll probably fuck up the camber and everything. I mean, hey, it's cheap labor, so it's like literally like it's cutting costs like in a spectrum of like owning a business, but also at the end of the day, like from their broad perspective, it's not going to jeopardize them, but it's going to jeopardize those that are like us as users, as like the individuals. It's going to affect us. For sure.
I mean, that's how I feel about like the mechanic work right now. So like I work at Willis and hands-on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like eventually with all these EV vehicles, what the fuck are we gonna fix?
That's another thing too. Yeah, that's going to be very like. Concerning for the most part, because how like Tesla only wants to do all of their service work like in-house.
Yeah,
they don't have any third parties like ever touching any of their shit. I feel like that's gonna be eventually coming down to manufacturers, kind of like, hey, like you can't do anything unless you come to us.
Yeah,
that's gonna be really shitty.
Well, that's how Tesla is right now. But luckily, Willis we have like a good relationship with Tesla, so we could do tires and alignments and body work. That's it.
Yeah.
We can't really do anything.
But nothing
else.
internal,
No, nothing else.
Yeah, see, that's where that might get a little like scary, because with like hybrid systems now, with people switching over to electric, changing things, it's just gonna start to become like having this like ripple effect in between, from present day until future.
It'd be like 2060. Bring in a car. I need to change out my battery.
I need to change the whole car.
Yeah. Lifts it up. The whole bottom of the fucking car comes out. There you go. Here's a new battery for you.
You want a new paint job? I got you. Here, select the ones you have up here. Just drop it onto the top. Like, that's crazy.
I feel like in 2040 is where we'll probably see like the true effect of like of that ripple, of like what we're talking about right now. I think in about 10, 15 years we'll start to see like what, like, because how the whole aliens thing, like everybody was like, oh, is it a myth, blah 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 blah. Now that it's been identified as true, it's just like what else to say is gonna happen, be true, be false. It's just gonna be one of those things that like COVID, oh, it was a gimmick and it became reality. It's just like, fuck, dude, like how many more jokes are there gonna be until it kind of stops.
I mean,
the boy who cried wolf.
Literally, dead ass. Like how like Y2K was a conspiracy, never happened. All the other shit that happened before our time didn't really happen, or did. And we were like joking to ourselves because we're trolling on the internet and shit. And now, like, what happens if the AI doesn't take that shit too serious? Like, I mean, take it too lightly or whatever, and then all of a sudden, boom.
But the thing is, how do I want to say this? With all the technology stuff that we have now, remember that the CIA or the government had it first.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, if they're releasing AI, or the government, CIA, whatever, is releasing it out to the public, there has to be some back way gate where, they can't go too far.
Yeah, and if they do go too far, alerts gonna happen.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. Because think about drones. When drones was coming out, the CIA, the military, been having those drones.
Military.
Everything gets leaked though.
Yeah.
Eventually. That's gonna be the shitty part.
That's gonna be the shitty part.
Yeah, when everything gets leaked out, and then all of a sudden, just a bunch of catastrophic failures, just anything were to occur during that time, and now we're like, what the fuck? Like, damn, it's actually happening now. Fuck.
Yeah, I shouldn't have made that troll pulse.
I need to make a time machine. I need to go back in time. Do some Terminator shit. Fucking salvation bullshit.
Oh, I want to get into this real quick.
The
time travel. Have you seen the recent Jumpers Jump where they're talking about the time travel?
With the guy. I thought the comment said it was a TV show.
TV
It
show.
was part of a TV show with a time travel guy.
Really?
Yeah. It was like his wife.
Has it been debunked?
I think so.
I didn't read that far.
But anyways, go ahead. I don't want to ruin the story. Go ahead.
But basically, this guy, they think that he time traveled because he had like a bunch of old photos of his wife.
Of
right?
his wife, yeah.
You gotta help me with this because I can't.
Okay,
remember.
so basically, the guy, he claimed to be a time traveler. He wore the wardrobe of that time.
Yep.
And he had a photo of his wife, during that time. And he said he traveled into the future, right?
He traveled into the future. Then he went back to the future.
Back to the future, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay. I'm processing this.
And so, after that, basically, like, they were like, "Oh, do you know what's your wife's name?
Yeah.
Can we like look for her?"
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I didn't really pay much attention.
So basically, he said his wife's name. I forgot her name, and they looked her up, and they found her, old as fuck, like 50-something years old.
Uh-huh.
And then they brought her in to see him, and she was like, "How you look so young?" And stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they started they pretty much detained him. They started questioning him about all that stuff. And the next time they went in to go question him, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it was debunked though?
So what in the comments of the post,
right?
I was saying it's all based off a TV show or from somewhere in the European wherever the fuck it is, because it was like a what's the lady the name of the lady wasn't American.
Yeah, it wasn't American.
It was like somewhere over in the European or somewhere over there.
Okay.
And they basically debunked it, saying it was like a TV show or like off a movie or whatever.
Off a movie or something,
yeah.
like a script. That
Which is low key that if literally somebody were to try and travel and do that's one of the ways to prove that they are time travelers. That who'd you know back here?
Yeah.
And look them up now.
Mm-hmm.
And if they recognize you, damn.
Especially at a young age.
Yeah.
Especially at a young age.
That's gonna be a little weird, seeing you at being 50 and you see somebody that's 30. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
That's why it kind of makes me question about doppelgangers.
Doppelgangers are people from the future.
I think they're just a different dimension of yourself.
I kind of lie.
I think so.
I think so.
Doppelgangers are. Have you seen the Appalachian horror stories?
I heard about that one. Yeah.
Where you see a doppelganger outside, like you're fucked, because then they're gonna try to take over.
They'll try to take over your life.
Bowie's
my doppelganger. I'm fucking dead.
But yeah, bro. I just thought to. Okay, I'm on TikTok. Hypocrite. I know TikTok shortest attention span. Sorry. But,
TikTokers, man.
Hey, your ass on TikTok too.
I'm not on TikTok as much. Gina could be on TikTok for 4 hours straight.
I can't do that.
I can't do that.
I'll go.
I got banned, so.
He said, "This app is so fucking ass stupid, man."
Well, I was doing a lot of dumb shit, so yeah. Hey, man.
Is that when you were posting all your videos and stuff?
Yeah, and then it started becoming where safety concerns, explicit shit, blah 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 blah, being hypersensitive to a lot of the stuff that people see on a daily fucking basis. So
Yeah.
it's dumb, but whatever.
What was it?
This is car videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I would do a lot of hood rat shit
hood rat
too,
shit
along
too.
with it. Yeah.
I pop off the quick steering wheel, drive like this.
Nah, I don't do those basic trends.
Driving with a pot.
I do a lot of the ignorant, if he can do it, I can do it too type of shit. Yeah.
Binging on TikTok. Y'all are degens, bro. I swear to God.
See, I can go on TikTok for ever since I came back from Thailand. Not gonna lie, I've been on TikTok way less than I was before.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like TikTok in Laos right now is their
everything.
top.
It's TikTok or yeah.
It's kind of like WhatsApp.
Yeah.
For them.
TikTok
or
for
Facebook.
them, it's that's how they come up. I guess give viral off this, give viral off that.
And I do see that because there's a lot of foreigners. If you go for the For You page or whatever,
Yeah.
you see a lot of not fobs, but you see a lot of people.
Fobs.
Yeah.
It's mostly fobs.
Yeah, you see a lot of those random clips, and you're just like, what the fuck is even going on?
Yeah.
But
it doesn't even make sense.
yeah, they're just trying to get publicity, and I get that. Just That's the thing about social media, yeah. Like the attention span. Like you said, Gina can be on there for 4 hours. I've seen people be on there all day, and it's just like, all right. And you know that they get the warnings and shit too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, whoa there. Like, you know that
Whoa
guy.
there.
Whoa there.
You've been on
TikTok for too long.
And when you see that, you've gotten to a point where you're like, okay.
But then people would just be like, fuck that. It just goes like that.
fuck
It keeps going. Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep fucking going. They ignore the signs.
And I watch things that I want to learn how to make. Yeah, she literally gets everything off TikTok. Like,
Yeah,
sushi
I mean,
bake
there's some
TikTok.
good tutorials, yeah.
See,
like that.
I did make some food off TikTok. That's the quickest
I
way
think-
to learn how to cook something.
TikTok is a good platform because
If you
look for the things that you want to like watch and see and learn
You'll
how to
see
do,
You'll
it's
see it.
short, quick, everything you need,
Straight to the point.
straight to the point. But I feel like the people that's going viral on TikTok
For bouncing that ass.
for bouncing that, so doing some basic
Yeah.
dancing or like getting way like hella followers.
Shit.
Most of those TikTokers can't transfer those followers onto any other platform.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, like, because then they only subscribe for that short amount of content. Because then when you go to the next one, it's way too long.
yeah,
And they're, like you said, attention span.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you think about it, like, how long are you on a video until you move, like, scroll up?
Right.
How
yeah.
long? Because I would say the average attention span for, like, a human would probably be, like, 10 seconds. That's what-
Hey,
I think
if it doesn't
There's
pull you in,
statistics about a child and like an adult, and it was like big. Now it's like almost the same,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
TikTok is a great source of information if you use it right. Yeah. Yep. If you utilize
If you
it
use
right.
it right.
Unless you want to go into conspiracies.
Oh, then
Yeah.
you just keep scrolling after
I was
that.
going through
Or
conspiracies.
iceberg effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid shit like that. Then all of a sudden you're on the phone for hours.
Yeah.
Just looking at all like, oh my god, this could have happened. Oh my god, I heard about this. Oh my god, Amber heard shit on his fucking bed. What the fuck?
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. And you start to keep diving in, all of a sudden it goes from 1 hour to 6, and you're just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Literally, TikTok is
And
like
within the 6 hours, you're just watching cute animals. Like,
yeah, TikTok is like the new news source though.
It really
Yeah.
is. Though.
Quick, easy, short.
It's
short,
because
to the
that's
point.
like the one way that content creators can kind of exploit at like a rapid pace for like people that have an attention span of 15 seconds or less.
then on top of that, the algorithm on TikTok is really good. But I feel like if TikTok continues on being out for a really long time, that algorithm's gonna probably shit the bed eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. I would say it probably will probably be like just like how like Twitch and YouTube are kind of
YouTube
for the
are,
most
yeah.
part, like where like it used to be like a booming effect.
Yeah.
And it'll remain stagnant after a period
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if you look at like most of the big TikTok stars, if you look at their views, it's like probably getting half of what they usually get.
Literally.
And if you think about it, like, yeah, like how you said, like people can't really transfer their followers over to like another social platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because like I tried doing that as an example, and fucking I didn't really get as much views on YouTube compared to just doing the shit on TikTok.
Mhm.
Obviously, it got me banned because of all that hypersensitive shit. But the fact that like when someone would see 10 seconds of it, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, I fuck with this," and then all of a sudden it just gets deleted because like someone reports it for
Yeah.
Misuse or
Reckless behavior.
reckless behavior, stupid shit like that, and you're just like, well, that just went down the fucking drain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And reposting things, doesn't get the same effect
Mm-hmm.
for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
It kind of
Well-
doesn't. It depends. It depends.
Have you tried diving into YouTube Shorts? Like all the footage that you took on TikTok and put it in Shorts.
I've seen that, but I just don't like the quality for one, and for
Yeah.
two, like I kind of just gave up at this
The-
point. I kind of just don't.
If
care.
I were you, I would get all my TikTok videos that you were banned from, put on YouTube Shorts, let it blow up, do whatever. Don't read the comments because YouTube is toxic. as
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna get a lot of negativity, like, oh, this guy just beat the shit out of his piece of shit Subaru. I think he's gonna blow up. Oh, ring light failure.
It was
Oh,
like-
he's smoking. Oh.
It was like the one time we did a clip for our pod, and we put it on YouTube Shorts. You remember when the guy was
Yeah.
like, I didn't hear you say thank you.
Shut your
Fuck your ass.
Hey,
Fuck
yo.
out of here.
Fuck outta
I'm gonna
here.
bring this shit up every fucking pod.
Hey, we said thank you this time too.
Ever since we seen that comment, I'm bringing it up every pod.
Yeah, man.
Dead.
But
You on the hate list?
pineapple on pizza or pineapple do not belong on pizza? The big debate. Y'all didn't say thank you today. I personally said thank you.
I thought I said thank you. Maybe I didn't.
Hey, I'm a guest. I don't even know what the fuck's happening.
Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, thank you, Gina.
As you can tell, Tony didn't even touch his plate. So.
Yeah.
I can't.
He just woke up.
Yeah, I can't eat. I literally. What? We just showed up like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
No, we're like almost an hour.
Almost an hour.
Oh
in.
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See, my mental capacity is starting to like kind of whirl out because of my age. So kinda, whatever. Yeah.
Somebody.
Pineapple on pizza or no pineapple on pizza?
Personally, I don't like warm fruit, so I don't like pineapple on pizza. Warm fruit. Yeah. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Personally, I don't care, but no. But also, like, if it's there, I guess I'll eat it. But I mean, it's like sugar and salt. Like, if you like sweet, like,
So you don't like pineapple fried rice?
No, yeah, I put the pineapple on the side.
you guys eat fried rice with pineapple?
Yeah.
If
What
my
the
grandma
fuck?
does. She does the Hawaiian fried rice.
Yeah, like the
and
Hawaiian fried
I
rice.
eat the leftover, but I put the pineapple on the side.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Pluck that shit out.
I told you I don't
Mind
like
blown.
warm fruit. Like
That shit
fruit
out.
that's warm, like you know, like
You don't like it, or you just don't prefer it?
I don't prefer
There's
it.
a difference between you don't like it, and you don't prefer it.
I don't prefer. I love fruit,
Okay.
but I don't prefer my fruit warm.
Pad Thai with pineapple, pretty fire. I never had that. I don't think.
Oh, it's like this debate between like you know how like Hispanics will do like spicy candy and shit like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like a preference, you know. Like I can have a little bit of it, but then like after a period of time, it's just like a little overbearing. You know what I mean? Like motherfucker, I had an ex-girlfriend that fucking dumped tahini all over her fruit, and I'm like, bitch, that's not even fruit no more. That's just straight up. Fucking,
Oh, y'all want to hear something crazy?
Like, that's just straight powder. Yeah.
I want to hear something crazy.
What?
So, I'm probably gonna have him as our next guest for next week. But my cousin's boyfriend, I don't want to drop names, but he makes pho. He puts tahini in it.
Huh? Huh?
He put it in the whole pot or in his bowl?
In his bowl.
Oh my
Huh? What?
tahini and pho?
Tahini.
That's
pho.
disgrace.
Yeah,
That's a
what the-
disgrace.
What the fuck? See, now people are just becoming innovators nowadays, man. They're thinking too much.
You can be like, no man, you're missing out, bro. Try it.
No,
No, that's a disgrace, bro.
No, you gotta keep that.
Somebody
shit.
clip that. Somebody clip
Yeah, somebody
that.
gotta keep that tradition.
Somebody gotta clip that. Who the fuck puts tahini in
Yeah,
pho?
what the? What?
Yeah, see, I'm sorry, tahini and pho.
Right?
Yeah, for real. Like, who the fuck? Who the fuck would want to do that?
Understand that there's a sriracha shortage, right? But like,
Wait, there is? Huh?
yeah,
What?
sriracha's shortage.
Is that why you posted that one thing? Like,
Yeah.
I have a full bottle
I know
in
what
my
I
fridge
got.
right now.
I have another bottle too. Gina got another bottle.
Wait, what? When the fuck did that start
The
happening?
sriracha
Yeah, shortage.
shortage. Probably a couple months ago.
You know what's a game changer?
If you
with fruits?
notice, like if you go to like the Asian stores, if
They
you
have-
look at for like sriracha, right? It usually has a chicken, right?
Mhm.
Now they have like some sort of fucking dinosaur on it.
What?
I don't know what kind of animal it
some
is.
off-brand shit.
Yeah, some off-brand
Oh
stuff.
hell, I don't fucking know. I
And
don't trust
from
that
what
shit.
I've been told, some people say it tastes the same. Some people say it tastes completely different. But I think it tastes completely different.
Yeah, I would say a nice cold fruit cup with tahini. Not too much tahini.
No,
Not
I've seen motherfuckers dump that whole bottle.
Not like half the bottle.
I've seen people.
I'll
like,
do a little tap.
Somebody go-
Tap.
No,
like
I've
straight
seen
tahini,
motherfuckers
bro.
go.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's wild. I don't
Well, it's
know.
because they're so used to it in their traditions, like you
Yeah.
know, fucking fruit, spicy
Shit.
fruit, spicy all the time.
Their cheeks must be used to it too. Having that much to eat.
I will say that motherfuckers get ulcers though.
For
Fucking eating
real.
hot Cheetos and lime all the fucking time, and what the
For
fucking,
real.
Yeah, Valentina and Titan. Yep.
Valentina,
No, you know
lime,
what's
I'm
crazy?
just
tahini.
saying.
I think this is a kind of crazy debate, but remember in high school, and you know somebody that always brings hot Cheetos at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
Bust that shit open, smell like ass.
Why does it smell like hot garbage every time you open that thing? Like, I don't understand like how that's actually enjoyable after a while.
They reuse that bag for sure.
Yeah. What the
No,
fuck,
it's just
man?
mind blowing. Like people be eating hot Cheetos.
It's 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning, straight hot Cheetos.
Damn, you like
Chamoy and
pickles?
pickles gas. I heard that's pretty good.
I
I
haven't
haven't tried it.
I haven't had that together. But I like chamoy.
You like
Chamoy is
chamoy?
pretty- yeah, I like chamoy.
I could watch people eat it. Like I think it's called like hot spicy challenge, and like they always use chamoy, tahini, fucking ghost pepper, like mix all that shit into like a fucking bell pepper, and then they'll eat it. And for some reason, like whenever I watch them, like damn, that looks good, but I know that shit's fucking hot.
I have that tolerance, so I don't understand.
Yeah,
That's
or
why
they do like with the pickle too. I'm like, that's wild.
Don't eat it by itself.
Don't eat it by itself.
I hate pickles.
Oh, you can't eat it by itself.
Oh, Jenna doesn't like pickles. Yeah, she eats her burgers plain.
Really?
Yeah.
I like pickles. I fuck with them, especially fried pickles. I don't know.
Fried pickles fire.
Yeah.
Jalapeno poppers fire.
But wait, you like pineapple on pizza though?
Me?
Yeah.
I like it.
But would you like? Let's just say like you go to
Like if I go to a spot and they have like different selection of pizza, I'm choosing meat lover over pineapple. On pizza.
Right. Okay.
Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Meatloaf is all
or
day.
you know like
So we're all
supreme
agreeable.
combination.
Yeah.
Like I prefer not to have warm fruit on anything,
Like have you ever gone to
except
Ohana?
for grilled watermelon. I like grilled watermelon.
Never had that.
I never had that.
You never had watermelon that's grilled?
What?
No,
I
you're
didn't even
weird.
know you could do that.
That's like
You're
a
weird.
Huh?
nah, bro.
Wait,
Nah,
go
bro. That's
into
like
this. Go into this a little
no,
bit
like
more.
grilled watermelon, like on a like a charcoal grill.
No.
Throw that bitch on.
No.
Eat
Huh?
that shit. Cause then like it's not too hot. Like it's not warm. Like it's like
Is it crispier?
I want to say crisp. Like, yeah, I guess there's like a char to
Like
it.
it has a texture.
It's like
to
a
it?
char to it, and then like
I
it's
just
still
see the
cold
lines
though.
like this on the fucking.
Hey, look, yeah, yes, grilled watermelon is fire.
What
see?
is that?
What the
Wow, wait,
fuck?
why are people
Yeah,
coming up with
it's
this
like
shit?
it's like juicy inside. It's like stops the juice from like flowing out, or it's like hella juicy
Y'all
inside.
capping.
What?
Y'all probably fucking grill the watermelon and eat the watermelon skin.
No,
Y'all
alright,
are built different.
wait, that's
Yeah.
Y'all are built different.
grilled watermelon, bro.
What? I've never heard of that ever.
I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
Bro,
That must be a new thing.
it's been
Really?
been for a long time.
I never heard of it.
Never been to a cookout and be like, hey man, I'm gonna.
It's not
grill
that.
this
It's not
watermelon.
bad.
Nah, I pickle the skin.
Wait, how you pickle the
Pickle as in like fermented pickled, like pickled.
Like, are you talking about baby pickles or are you talking about skinless pickles? I don't even know how people.
No, like pickled the watermelon
Yeah, I don't
skin.
even know how you get a skinless
the-
pickle, but all right.
See, look, even Michael said grilled
What?
watermelon is gas.
I don't even know how did you guys even get.
Hey, y'all living
introduced
under
to
a
that shit?
rock right now,
But how'd
bro.
you get-
Y'all dad's got a watermelon. Cut it up.
I just
and
like,
there's like, let's put it on the grill.
I think I was at one of my ex's family's functions, and they had it, and I was like, oh, let me get one, eat it, cause I like water. I love watermelon,
Mhm.
and I grabbed it, and I said, this is smacking.
Huh? It's one of those things that you don't.
Yeah.
Don't knock until you try it, type shit. Huh?
Kind of like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
I tried it. I remember one time I tried it when I was younger, and I threw it up. But like,
He was like, what the fuck is this shit? Got like a warm ass seed in your mouth. Like, what the fuck?
Y'all ever heard of barbecue watermelon or smoked watermelon?
What in the fuck?
Okay, now we're just.
Now-
yeah, why are you guys roasting like
Who the
fruit
fuck
now?
is gonna smoke a watermelon, bruh?
I don't understand.
I usually grill pizza for the kids.
Grilled
pizza.
is fire.
Like on a grill, pizza on a grill. I never had that
either.
before.
Yeah,
That
never
was
had
pretty
that.
But it is kind of like an oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good actually, because the crust
Get
would be
some
all
pita
crispy.
bread and do the topping.
Oh, like that? Yeah. Homemade grilled pizza. I'm thinking about like a box of Jacks and you throw it on.
You could do that too.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean-
Guys, you could do that.
Yeah.
Look up smoked marlin if you don't believe. All right, I got you. I'm the guy with the phone.
Smoke watermelon. Who the fuck is gonna spend 2 hours smoking a watermelon, bro?
And by the time I go back to it, it's probably already dried out. That's the only thing I'm thinking because of the way like condensation works.
If
Whoa.
Alex says that you can grill it and it
Y'all
holds the
see
juice,
watermelon ham, dude?
What the fuck?
What? All right, smoked watermelon ham recipe,
smoked watermelon looks like prime rib.
bro. What the hell? Is there like a?
It did look
video?
like a prime rib. I was like,
It does look like a prime
Fuck.
rib.
Oh yeah, we were
so you
looking
guys
at this
enjoy
video.
that though? I thought you didn't like warm food. What? I mean, warm fruit.
I don't know. I had never had this in my life.
What the?
Bro, it's like looking at is it cake or not cake, bro?
For real.
What in the fuck?
That looks like ham,
It really does.
I
but
never
he
had
sliced
it.
it in his watermelon. It looks like it's rare as heck.
But people enjoy that though.
I don't know.
I don't know. The time to fucking smoke a watermelon.
See-
That watermelon be in your stomach, bro.
Right.
A grilled watermelon is like enough to like. It's not too warm. Like it's
Yeah.
still like, you know, it's not as like if you smoke on watermelon, that shit warm. I probably wouldn't like that.
Mm-hmm. to say, like, because that's a little too much, in my opinion. Just all that for fruit,
Right?
For real.
I want some chewiness to it. Let me get some meat.
I've been eating this shit too much. Smoke it. Let me just throw it on there real quick.
People do innovative things when they get used to.
I'm gonna laugh if they start fucking throwing it in the air fryer eventually. Like,
Watermelon in the air fryer.
I don't think a watermelon will fit.
Unless
Unless you get the baby ones.
Yeah, cut the shit up though.
Or you cut it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna fucking dive into that.
Cut it into the
That's
shape
too
of a like a ribeye.
Put
it in the fucking
like
fryer.
little wingless cutlets.
Yeah.
Put it on like George Foreman grill.
Exactly.
Toss it in
yeah.
there.
Oh hell no!
Fucking dead.
I couldn't do that.
Batter fried watermelon. Alright, y'all doing too much.
I don't know about that.
Hell no.
I heard about that, but never wanted to
Wait,
try it.
battered watermelon?
Batter
Yeah.
fried, yeah.
Batter fried.
It's
I mean,
like
Okay, now this sounds like a Midwesterner because y'all be doing
frying everything.
Yeah, dude.
fried butter.
Oh, I got a good question for y'all. Fried Oreos, overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Never ate it.
You don't want to.
That's why I wouldn't want to.
It's
I
like
think it's overrated.
overbearing for one, and for two, like I mean, it's all just grease.
Well,
for
I
the most
don't
part.
think that I ate it. I don't remember a time that I ate it.
How about fried mac and cheese? Overrated, underrated?
Fried mac and cheese.
I've only had it once. I thought it was pretty good.
Fried mac and
Those
cheese, like deep fried.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I had a deep fried mac and cheese thing was Zombie Burger, when they had the
Oh,
patty.
that's close enough.
That's like it.
That'd be
I
close
think I
enough.
had something similar. I think, but it was at Jethro's. I believe. I think.
It was.
I think Rose has it.
I think so.
It's whatever. You know.
I'd say it's average.
That's right.
Yeah.
Personally, like I want to. I'm like craving.
Ooh,
deep
Yeah.
fried.
I want to go out of my way.
Bloomin' onion. That shit smacks.
Bloomin' onion.
A bloomin'
Overrated,
onion.
underrated?
What the fuck is a bloomin'
I say
onion?
it's just enough.
You never had a bloomin' onion?
What the fuck's a bloomin' onion?
You never had a bloomin' onion
Okay,
either?
I'm living under
What
a-
the
That's
hell?
crazy.
I-
Basically, it's like an onion they cut up to like
A little like flour.
look like a flower,
Got
like
it.
a
It's like
lotus.
this.
Yeah.
Never had it.
And then so they put in some batter and deep fry it,
Huh?
and then you
Yeah.
pull it off.
What the fuck? Is this like a fairgrounds thing or no?
I mean,
I won't say a fairgrounds.
I
but they do
eventually
have
had
it.
it. Eventually,
Yeah.
they used to sell it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. No. What the fuck?
Yeah, I fuck with it. Like Texas Roadhouse has a bloomin' onion.
Oh really?
Still never had birria. That's crazy.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
okay, yeah. Overrated or underrated on that one?
Overrated.
I'm gonna say overrated.
I like it. I mean, yeah.
I
it's
like it.
Yeah, it's overrated.
I feel like
for sure.
ever since
I
it
like
got popular, it was overrated. But when it wasn't popular and people
Yeah.
knew about it,
Yeah.
it was just about right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I liked it when it wasn't as popular compared to now. Now everybody just dipping, super fucking super burrito,
consume the taco.
Most fairgrounds have them. Yeah.
Oh, the fairgrounds do have the bloomin' onion.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna have birria there.
They probably are.
Then they
dude.
got tax the fuck out of it.
Yeah, they're probably gonna charge like $10, $12 just for like a half of a burrito and then
For
some
real.
small cup of soup. Yeah, literally.
Did you go to the Boon at all?
I
Did
went
you go to?
No.
Friday.
Oh, you went Friday?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Of course you gotta get cupcake. Got that.
How much was that?
That was $10. I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't pay for it though.
Okay.
But it's always a big bowl though, usually, isn't it? Like
About
that average size bowl. You know
this
that.
bowl.
Oh, like
about
that
that
size?
size, yeah.
I was gonna say. I remember like back in the day, like at the.
It used to be big.
Yeah, it used to be like the
Huge,
Asian,
yeah.
Asian bowls. Now
It used to be
it's
huge.
smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller because I think it's smaller because a lot of people are showing up to that stand.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh hell yeah, Asian food, traditional, bet. Especially like a lot of the tourists too,
Yeah.
because like the Boom Buffet wasn't as like.
It
was
was
kind of like a home thing. Like
it was more
if-
for the Asian culture community. Asian
yeah.
community.
Now you're getting every ethnicity.
Now you
coming.
see a whole bunch of white people.
I
Did
saw
you?
my old high school teacher there,
Yeah.
dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not my teacher, but like I teach.
It's
high
But
school.
you're
Crazy.
seeing older. You're seeing people from childhood past.
Yeah,
Boone
yeah.
was expensive as fuck, Jesus.
Bro, mad expensive.
It's
Bro,
hella
and
expensive.
also, fucking, I hate how that the drinks are only going by the temple. Like you have to go to the temple area to go get drinks.
Like the main
Yeah,
spot
the
for
main
the drinks,
spots.
right?
Yeah,
And how much
'cause
was
that-
the drinks there?
I don't know. I didn't pay for that either.
It'd be like $7 or $8.
It
for
gotta
sure.
be up there.
Yeah.
But, like,
$3 for water or some shit.
$3 water, probably like
Oh.
$3 for coke.
I
Yeah.
might as well go down the fucking street. Right?
Literally.
Yeah, that's down the
Casey's-
street.
Yeah, dude. What the
Sugar
fuck?
cane was damn near $10.
Sugar cane was one that ate, but it was a smaller cup,
Yeah.
and there's $10 is like that. A big,
Yeah, everything's
big one.
average.
But like
man,
they iced the
price.
fuck out of that shit too.
Yeah. Because when we went on Thursday, I'm pretty sure we paid for $8 for the big ones.
Yeah.
But on Friday, that's when they put it up to 10. And then there was another tent that was selling it for 8, I believe.
8, but it was smaller
But
cups.
it was smaller cups, and it wasn't dark, so it wasn't as sweet. But
yeah, man.
I was gonna ask. I know this is a weird question. How was like? Do they still? I'm assuming they still have people pay for parking and stuff. But like, was like the whole like
Parking's $10 now.
Oh my
At the temple.
God,
I didn't.
damn.
We didn't park at
Remember,
the
it used to
temple.
be 5.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they doubled in their shit.
They done doubled everything.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we got high demand now. Fuck it, raise the
Literally.
roof, baby.
So it's $10 to park inside.
$10 to park inside.
God.
And you just park on the street. Where y'all stay at? Like state or like
like state.
like my home address?
You want my IP? Is that what you're asking for?
Des Moines area. Des Moines.
I don't gotta here park in the fam's house right in front. For real.
Yeah, literally, your fam's house right in front. And plus, you only
Nice.
live like a couple blocks away anyway.
Yeah, no, your ass don't even need to pay. Go drive your
You
car.
dead ass could get a moped
Walk.
and ride over there, bro.
Walk over there.
You got legs? You
Yeah.
got legs?
State.
Iowa.
We in Iowa. Yeah.
We in the middle.
We land the corn, alright? No potatoes over here.
Land where no one really gives a fuck, and on top of it, no one knows who the fuck we are until they
Yeah.
actually come into the city.
Yeah.
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 Flat land, dog.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you go into Des Moines because anywhere
Yeah.
else is kind of.
Everywhere else is all flat countryside, yeehaw type shit.
You'll
but,
see a church every 10 miles. You'll see a Casey's every 3 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But yeah, no, the place to visit would be Des Moines. It's more culturally diverse and a lot of
Yeah.
more
It's
things.
a big mixing pot.
I feel like Des Moines is getting bigger because every time I get off work, that should be fucking traffic.
Bro,
Yeah.
I
was
hate
gonna
the traffic.
I was gonna
And-
say West Des Moines.
West Des Moines,
growing.
bad, dude.
Bro, so where I work at, right across, they're gonna build a wolf lodge. The Great Wolf Lodge. It's like basically like
What
a
is it gonna be?
water resort type
Oh,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
I
a
remember something
hotel,
like
like
Hotel,
suite,
yeah.
suite,
It's like
yeah.
5.5 million that they're building over there.
We've been fucking doing a lot of construction here lately. Like Altoona's been getting busier.
Yeah.
Maconie's been expanding. West
Everywhere,
Des Moines,
all the suburbs are getting bigger. Des Moines is also getting bigger.
Is that Dave and Buster's even built yet?
David Brothers is not gonna be built till like 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
5 years?
I think
don't,
so.
I don't see that happening.
God
We also-
damn.
Grilled coconut corn fire.
LA traffic is terrible. Yeah, LA traffic is fucking
Bro,
shot, dude.
I could never.
Like-
I rage the fuck on the road.
So you were out in were you out in college in California or?
Oh, me in LA? Oh no. I didn't go to LA. I went to Iowa, University of
Okay.
Iowa.
University of
Still
Iowa.
a good fucking.
Yeah.
Did you go to
Campus.
LA ever?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so during that COVID, like you never ended up going out there?
he
I went
he
to
was
Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
I
you
was
were
gonna
in
go Florida.
Florida, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I went to Nashville.
Mhm.
Traffic there is kind of ass.
Mhm.
You think traffic there is ass?
Kinda, not that
LA
bad.
traffic is even worse.
I know. That's why I say
It's bad.
I have really bad road rage,
Yeah.
and so like you might see me on the videos with, hey, guy gets out of the car with a baseball bat, breaks the guy with.
One of those trending topics. Oh fuck.
That'd be
yeah.
me.
No, like us from here, like from here to like Jordan Creek would be like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That 20, 30 minutes in
But
LA
like
traffic
an
would be
hour.
like hour and
Hour and a half.
It's annoying. But also, like our traffic becomes very, very annoying too, as well.
But
Especially
it's
during
always
rush
around
hours.
work time.
It's always the 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
to
5 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
4. I'm gonna give it.
4 is like-
4:30.
You get lucky.
Yeah, 4 you get lucky. 4:30 is when it starts to pick up.
Mine would commute 15 miles to work. Sometimes it's 1 hour. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
no, bro.
It takes me
I'd
20
probably
minutes
be
to get to
throwing
work
shit at
every day.
people's glass. I'd probably be throwing a bunch of cheese, like fuck you, bro.
All you gotta hear is Tony Subi farting.
Yeah, and on top of that, I wouldn't be so mad at the traffic. I'd be more mad that the car is literally choking on hot ass air
Yeah.
and probably blow up midway. That's the only thing I'd be more concerned
His
of.
stop and go traffic, he's gonna start shooting flames for no reason.
Not even flames, more like coolant hoses. Oh shit, you're leaking fluid and now it's smoking, bro. What's going on? Yeah, I've been sitting in the fucking sun for a half hour with you guys. Fuck that, dude. I could not do that. Couldn't.
Yeah, no, LA would not be for me. It would be cool to visit.
Yeah.
I'm that can never say that.
Last time I went to LA, we stayed by Venice Beach, which was really nice. But from what I heard, is ghetto as fuck over there now. Because like they had the hooping session at Venice Beach and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the hoop takeovers.
Yeah, so
Hoop
there's been
session.
a lot of bums over there from what I heard.
Hoop takeovers?
Yeah, so like there'd be a bunch of people that would be going to like basketball
influencers,
courts.
like
Influence.
all the open courts out there.
Yeah, and they'll just like.
Also,
start
there's
shooting
also
hoops.
Venice Beach basketball
Yeah,
is like an
Venice Beach
official
basketball.
thing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can't even get out of second
Second
gear.
No, not
Yeah,
even.
get a fucking automatic.
No,
at that
yeah,
point.
bro.
Fuck,
You might as well
nah,
just get an
not
Audi.
even. I'm in neutral the whole way, bro. I'm probably just rolling.
Now he gonna get out the car, push the car, and get back in the car.
Swear to God, dude, I could not, especially with your clutch. Fuck no, bro. If me and you were sitting in traffic like that, one or two things are gonna happen. Either a coolant line's gonna break, or literally something's gonna overheat, and we have to literally shut the car off and just literally sit there for a little while.
Car off, turn the car on.
Yeah.
Turn it
Nah,
on, turn
my
it
car
on.
is gonna fucking stall every time I get going.
Yeah, fucking my idle air control valve's gonna fucking be like, we're fucking up here instead of down there. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm good. I would pass on that, especially that daily mine.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever? Did you finish your headlight yet?
No, I need to still get like silicone ducting because the stuff that I got from Home Depot,
Yeah.
like it works, but I know eventually it's probably gonna like end up ripping. Like it's gonna, and plus on top of it, the diameter size is a little bit too big because like the housing is only 3.5 and it's 4, and the ducting is like 4.
Oh, you got a
Yeah.
4-inch ducting?
Yeah, that was the only one I could fucking find.
Holy shit, that's
Now-
big as fuck.
Yeah, so I was just like, well, I'm just gonna wait it out and just order all the shit from Amazon. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even go and drive all like back and forth, commuting from one store to another. I got over that shit so fast.
Mm.
I'm usually the type of guy to like go for like one objective, be
Yeah.
done, and come back home. That's kind of how I've always been for the most part.
Well, we are way past our hour mark,
Yeah,
and
it doesn't even feel like an
it doesn't feel like an
Doesn't
hour.
feel like an hour.
'cause
Yeah, no
the
wonder you
combo
guys'
is fun.
podcast. Yeah. Holy shit.
It's really fun. That's why I like
Last
doing
time
it.
was what, 2?
Yeah, it
the
was
the,
2
the one
hours.
before, yeah.
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 But I have a lot of topics I want to go through in this episode,
I bet.
and let's talk about your grad.
Oh,
Let's hit it.
dang.
At least bring that up, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so as you know, I had a grad party yesterday. And if I forgot to invite you, I apologize. You know, but yeah, man, I started drinking like at 3:30.
Oh my word!
You finally showed up. Jeez. But,
So rude.
yeah,
Jeez.
so I started drinking at 3:30ish, and
Didn't invite me. See
I swear I invited you on Facebook invite, by the way.
Is that a picture of him in a green?
I think it was.
It's a picture of Michael when he was a kid being a football player.
But
That should be
yeah.
a
So
podcast, yeah,
what?
we'll do that one of these days. We'll do that.
With
We'll do a
an
podcasting grill.
Throw that bitch outside.
Yeah, throw that bitch
I'll
outside.
bring some shit.
We'll do it one of these days.
But yeah, so I was drinking way early. And you know it's an Asian grad party, so you always have to go up to the door. Oh, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. You know, and I'll go try to sit down to eat. So what happened was I had like a small plate and I was talking before everybody came because they came early.
Yeah.
And then people started coming, so like, oh, you come, oh, thank you, all right, thank you for coming,
Yeah.
have a shot with me.
Yeah.
I try to go, I get another plate, right? Plate in my hand,
Yeah.
walking around, nothing's coming in my mouth except for shots. So plates just sitting there in my hand for an hour and a half. Bring watermelon and get the reaction. Yeah, for real. And then like, so I had fried chicken, shrimp, papaya salad, you know, rice and shit.
Yeah.
Walking around, shot on it like Hennessy, soju, shot cups, all in one hand.
Oh, hell no.
And
You got a full plate.
I go, yeah, literally go around. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you. Here, have a shot. Put the plate down.
And you know,
Right,
those
shots.
Asian parents.
Drink it.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
literally.
Cup chai, mom. And then
God.
I would go. I'm like, my girlfriend would remind me, "Hey, you need to eat." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I'm trying. I put the plate down. I have like a bite or two, and then some people will come, and so
I'm ready to expose your ass.
you can't even talk about most of it.
I told you what happened.
All right, okay. Let me get to the part.
He's
So,
like, the juicy stuff is about to come.
Let me get to the part where I remember at least.
yeah, exactly. For all that, I remember. So I'm going up and down, moving back and forth, going to people say hi,
Yeah.
going around, making sure everybody's having a good time,
Yeah.
pouring shots for everybody again as I go around. And I remember So I remember that my college roommate came to my grad party.
Yeah.
And basically was like, "Hey, you want to be a groomsman?" I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" So I'm a groomsman for a wedding.
Yeah.
And I don't remember much after that. So,
Wait, after that?
After that.
Damn.
What time was that? 4:00?
No, it was like
What
I
the
think it was
fuck?
like 6:30.
6:30?
6:30,
Okay.
close to 7.
I'll tell you my point of view, right? Like 7? Okay.
Like 7, yeah.
Like 7? When I got there, it was 7. Right? It was 7 o'clock when I got there. And I was, I came in, signed the thing, put the money in the thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, where the fuck is Alex? I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to go outside because everybody was chilling out there. And then I was like, fuck, I need to go use the bathroom. I went back inside, went to use the bathroom. I seen Alex. And I don't know if you realize, Alex, you have a lisp when you're drunk.
I have a list of my.
Yeah.
Did you have the Asian glow too?
I don't know if I had Asian glow.
I don't think he
I
had
don't-
Asian glow, but he has a really bad lisp when he's drunk. Like, he turns into Mike Tyson for some reason.
I had my back. Spinal.
Like, he didn't sound like that when I was talking to him. He's like, oh my god, I'm so drunk. Thank you for coming.
Well, I don't remember shaking up with you,
Yeah,
dude.
you shook up with me. I was like, oh shit. And then Arminda was like, kind of like carrying you kind of because you're kind of wobbly. And I was talking to Arminda and I was like, he's drunk already? And she was like, yeah, he's drunk as fuck already. And you went to the bathroom and he deadass went in like this and he just went into the bathroom. I was like, oh my god, this guy blacked out already.
Wait, hold on. How many times did I go to the bathroom? Because I remember one time I went to the bathroom.
Is it that 7 o'clock one or?
No,
it
it was the one like towards the end, after I puked.
Oh, after you puke? I don't know. But yeah, I seen you in the bathroom, and then I was chilling outside, and that's when you came outside and you were talking to us. And the whole time I just kept focusing on this guy's lisp. Because it sounded like Mike Tyson. I was like, why does this guy have a lisp when he's drunk?
And I bet those 3 hours, like from you starting to drink until you got completely shit faced, I bet that time frame went by so fast for you.
Yo, I didn't even look at my phone or the clock or
Right.
anything.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's
That
what's
boy
kind of
was
nice.
wild,
about
Bro,
it, though.
literally. Okay, so here's a picture of me.
Yeah, that was at 8 o'clock.
8.
Like between 7 and 8.
A fucking garbage can. Fell asleep right here. Look, I'm fucking knocked as fuck. And then, yeah, everybody kept taking pictures of me.
You're like, hell yeah.
And then, let's see. Oh yeah, here's me sleeping again. There's this one. Oh, I got leftover puke in my mouth. Gross. And VT was taking pictures of me.
I'm fucking dead. Yeah, you're out at like 8 o'clock.
It was 8:30. It was 8:30.
Whatever.
I wish I stayed longer up until like 9:30.
He was sleeping in the garage can on the garbage can from 8:30 to 10:30.
I slept for 2 hours. That's crazy.
Because I left around
Boy was
9. Yeah, I left around 9. Because I came in, I was like, bro, this guy's out. I was like,
Gonna head out to.
we're down to the beach for some seafood. Until next time, fellas.
Alright,
Thanks
nice
for tuning
seeing you.
in, man.
Thanks for tuning in, Funk Master.
But, yeah, when I see you on the garbage can, I was like, yeah, party over, man. This dude's out.
This dude was lit before he
Bro,
even showed up.
the thing
Dude,
is,
I was
though-
like, I was like, bro, it wasn't even fucking 7 or like 8 o'clock yet.
He can't even take a drink with me. This motherfucker.
See,
passed out.
they should have started the party at 5, bro. They started at 4.
Yeah, they should. Well, I mean, you can start it early, but you should just been like,
You know, I can't say no. You know, I can't say no.
just have a
Especially
cup and be
that,
like, pour it in the cup, just fill that
Oh,
bitch
you
up.
fucking smart. I had a whole ass water bottle. I should have just.
Yeah.
Could've. But honestly, during that time frame, I bet it was very enjoyable because,
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
like, being in that type of essence is kind of nice, especially like how you said, like you weren't on your phone at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like those types of feelings and like not social gatherings, but like just gatherings in general is
Mhm.
very kind of starting to become like a rare occurrence now.
Yeah. Everything's off. Like people are really just in their own worlds right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's not really a time where everybody's together at the same place.
Yeah.
all at
Right,
once.
and there's some people that like some individuals that are out there that don't really have like a family or like a knit group of
Mhm.
friends that like do traditional stuff like that, like grad parties or just functions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very rare now, and also you see a high rate of people just like. There was a guy that I seen on social media that I guess apparently invited a lot of people, but didn't have anybody show up to his birthday or shit like that. And that's where it's just kind of like, damn, like there's some aspects of people not even getting that type of like fulfillment, and then there's those that still have those traditions that are keeping it alive, and that's why like when you were mentioning all that stuff, it's like, damn, all that nostalgia, bro.
Yeah,
like,
literally all that nostalgia. It brought me back.
That's why I understand that you had an enjoyable time
absolutely.
before Joey showed the fuck
Joey
up.
showed up.
I showed up and this man wanted to talk to me like Mike Tyson out of nowhere.
But my back spine like that.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming,
man. I am so drunk.
That reminds me of like the old heads just being all shit faced, like being all like, you know how like some parents used to be strict and all of a sudden they're just so laid back out of nowhere, dude. Like completely like a whole different like perspective. It's crazy.
This shit was funny as fuck.
I didn't know I had a list, bro.
You never knew that?
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe I bit my tongue.
I don't know, dude. I didn't know that. You just turned into Mike Tyson and you're drunk as fuck.
I think you probably drank more than you thought.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't even know how much. Like I didn't even keep track. But
Right,
I know
exactly.
it was 20 plus. I didn't even get the drink.
I think it was 20 plus.
I didn't drink beer at all. It was all liquor.
Yeah,
Damn.
that'll get to you for sure,
Yeah.
especially on an empty stomach because you barely ate.
Barely ate. I drank a lot of water beforehand, but
Nah,
that ain't gonna work. You need food.
You
Yeah.
chugged the UV water.
I chugged. What UV?
Yeah.
Who gave me UV?
Billy and them.
I don't remember.
Yeah, see, I told you he blacked out. When I posted on my story, he blacked out. I knew he blacked out.
I was welcoming and thanking everyone for you. No, you always had that. What? I always had a list when I'm drunk.
I guess. I never knew. At least 30 shots. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn. So once it was past 10, he was just like, yup, all this is just water from here on out.
This is going down too easy. Why?
Yeah, why? Oh,
I know
shit.
my limit, but like if I know I start taking shots and I don't feel nothing from after it, then that's when I can drink hella.
I think we all get to that point, and like it's just like, fuck it, it'll be all right. And all of a sudden, 2 hours later, you don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah. No, I came home. I remember what the part where I came home, because I came home, went straight to my room, shut the door, took off my shirt, took off my pants, and just laid in bed.
That's when you know that was a good night. 'Cause you're just like, I'm cozy already as it is.
Literally, my phone was at 2% when I woke up. It had no charger, no nothing.
Oh damn.
But that's when you know that you had an enjoyable, like, not event, but like a good night.
Yeah.
Like you really did. That's good.
Yeah, never again though.
I'm
I'm gonna chillax a little
This
bit.
man was out before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Can't be me. Can't be me, man.
Gotta enjoy life as much as you can, to be honest with you.
I gotta at least be still standing by 10.
Also, I was trying to be. Then, like, I think it's because I was dancing, and then the movement. Was
Yeah, the flow of it. Yeah, the flow of
it.
it.
I was just like my stomach. So what my girlfriend told me when I first started puking was that like, when she sat me down at the table, she's like, "You okay?" And I was like, and then there's my plate of food. The plate of food I still had, right?
Oh my god!
I haven't finished it.
Probably for hours by then.
Literally.
Yeah.
She said that I grabbed the chicken, I tossed that bitch. I grabbed the plate. And she was like trying to take the plate away from me. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I don't know where she goes. Ugh. She goes, "Oh, garbage can." I puked on
She
the
just
plate.
saw the. I would have started laughing. I'd be like, "Oh, this motherfucker about to blow up."
Everybody was like, okay, everybody would come see me. They'd be like, "You okay?" I'd be like, and they just pat my back and walk away.
It'll be alright. It'll be fine.
No, the funny part was I was talking to Ryan. I think it was Ryan before we left. And I was like, "Should I go say bye?" And Ryan was like, "I did say bye, but all he did was this."
Literally, I remember people, I heard hella voices in and out. I didn't know what they were saying, so I was just like,
That's hand sign.
It was like this, and it was like
"Oh,
this.
you're good."
yeah. Just.
Got the thumbs up. We're good.
Yo.
And then like somebody, I think I remember one time someone was like, "Oh, somebody's here." I'm like, "Hey," and I put my head down.
How's it going?
What's up, y'all?
That's
Bro.
funny.
No, my head was. I don't remember.
Unless you don't have a hangover. That's good.
Yeah. I rarely ever had. I had a hangover earlier today, but not as bad. Like I got up out of bed like at 10-ish, and got up. I was like, oh shit, my head's still a little dizzy. Went to go to the bathroom, at the shit after.
Mm-hmm.
Did that shit, literally, and came back out, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
that's not bad. Yeah. Damn.
Back to normal.
Motherfuckers would be sleeping in on that shit.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking.
My girlfriend gets hangovers like hella hard.
I'm glad I don't get that bad of it, because I think I get it from my dad. My dad he gets hungover, but like he gets up right away, starts moving.
Yeah.
And it
Can't
wears
be
out.
me.
I've only had a hungover effect once, and that I'm never gonna experience again.
Yeah.
Never. No. Mm-mm.
I had one in college that was horrible.
Yeah, I bet. Fuck.
Yeah, Arminda says she has more stories to tell you.
I didn't even tell you yet, Alex.
I'm dead. She's
Oh
got
my
more tea
gosh.
stirred up. She's like, I got shit cooking at home.
she got everything cooking.
I'm gonna tell you everything.
Fuck, man. All right, we're at the hour 30.
Damn.
Still have a little bit more topics to talk about because I got some heaters for y'all. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go.
Y'all ready for this? Okay. Have you guys ever heard of Life of Prizes?
Life
No.
of Prizes.
It's a TV show
Mm-mm.
in Japan.
Life of Prizes.
Life of Prizes.
No, never.
Okay, so
I was thinking about The Price is Right for some reason.
That's what I was trying to.
So, The Life of Prizes was a TV show where you get on this TV show if you win off of sweepstakes. You guys know what sweepstakes
Yeah.
are. Basically, you go through a magazine, you have to call, and
Mhm.
whatever you win, you win it. So, Life of Prizes made a whole show based off the sweepstakes game. And the rules are you are in a secluded room, you have a bathroom, you have a kitchen, and you have a wall full of magazines, so you can win sweepstakes off. And you are butt ass naked in this room, like no clothes, no nothing,
Butt naked.
butt naked, and you have a whole bunch of magazines.
Hold on,
and-
wait. If it's a TV show, you said?
Yeah, it's a TV show.
They recording you butt naked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they have like an eggplant following him,
Oh.
dangling. So, or he's covering himself with like his pillow because he does. When you go into the secluded room, all you have is a table, a bunch of magazines, a
Mhm.
phone, and that pillow, so you can sleep on and cover your junk
Mhm.
because you're naked. So, this guy, his name is Nasubi, which pretty much translate as eggplant in Japanese, from what I heard. And basically, he was doing these sweepstakes, and like the first week he didn't win any.
That's shot.
First
That's
week didn't
fucking
win
shot.
nothing, and then the second week he started like winning stuff. So he was winning like he won like a bag of rice. He won a TV. He won a bike and stuff like that. And the whole goal of this TV show is that with the sweepstakes, you have to make it's a million yen, which is $9,000 in USD. So he has to win that much. Like the value of what he wins has to reach to that.
Yeah, that's the goal challenge.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Damn.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like, he has to win. It's not money, it's just items.
Items that racks up to $1 million yen.
Okay.
So the first week he was in there, he didn't win anything from the sweepstakes. And he basically, like, the moment he got in there, after he took his clothes, he called about, like, I think the statistics, what they said was, like, over 9,000 calls or some shit like that. Like, he was busting ass, like, calling.
That first day?
Yeah. Basically, the average, like, every single day, it was, like, about 9,000 calls. 9,000 calls or, like, 9,000,
Yeah.
like, when you have to, like, email, or not email, but, like, mail in
Mail in.
the sweepstakes so just to see if you win or not. So he did that for, like, a week, and then the show started getting popular, right? And that's when they put this show on a 24/7 live stream. 24/7 live stream. And they had
People watching you butt naked.
somebody was 24/7. Oh, like somebody was literally on the live with him, moving the eggplant to cover his junk.
I'm fucking dead, bro. They gotta be paying good money for
For-
that.
I don't want to say good money,
Probably
but
not. Obviously, it's fucking a Japanese.
yeah, it's a
game
Japanese show. But the thing is, he didn't have food or anything. No food, no water. He had to win all that through the sweepstakes.
But that calculated to the price as well.
Yeah, it calculates through the price as well. But like through the first week, he didn't win nothing, so he didn't eat or drink for a whole week. And then after the week, they put the show onto a 24/7 live stream, and that's when it started like gaining like hella viewers. And this is like one of the biggest like live streams ever done in the world. And basically, the second week, he started winning more stuff. He started slowly winning stuff, but it wasn't like really food. It was just more like bikes, TVs, phones. Then he finally won rice, but then he didn't have anything to cook the rice.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I think.
And then he won like juice, so he drank all the juice because he didn't have food or water.
Mm.
And then he figured out how to use the rice into like the juice box and put it next to the heater,
And they cooked
like
it.
the stove, and it cooked it.
Oh,
and so
okay.
he was eating that, and then he was in there for about a year and a half in that secluded room.
Your mind's fucked up, bro.
His mind was fucked because literally
Yeah.
after the first 5 months of doing that, the like news and like it was picking up. The news people and like the police was like, "Oh, let's go find him," because he literally doesn't have food. Like he's basically getting tortured on stream. But the TV show basically moved him into like a warehouse, rebuilt the whole room of exactly how it looked like, and he did the challenge there. And then eventually, I think it was like 6 months in, he reached the goal of like 1,000,000 yen.
Mm-hmm.
After he won the 1,000,000 yen, they give him a prize like, "Oh, let's take you to a trip to Korea or whatever." Like that's one of the prizes. And after they went to, because after you win, you can either go to Korea or whatever or accept the prize.
Yeah.
Then they'll ask you again if you want to continue being on the show because they're not done yet, basically. So he flies to Korea, like blindfolded, get put in a room, has to do that same challenge again.
I didn't
Bro,
hear about that.
no
Yeah.
way.
He has to do the same challenge again in the same room, doing sweepstakes to fly back to Japan.
What?
And that was double of what the original.
So 2 million yen.
It was like 2,000,000 yen or something like that.
How fast did he get out there
Yeah.
fast?
Huh?
Did he get out fast?
He was so since he was in that secluded room for like a year and a half. I say it took him 6 months to get out of that first room, and it took him 6 months to get out of the second one.
Oh.
I didn't hear about that part. I heard about the rice thing. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw a YouTube short of that. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. What the? Fuck?
it's fucking crazy.
And that they let that happen, bro.
Yeah, they let it happen. It was like live TV. It was streamed for 24/7, and he flew back to Japan, and basically he was doing the challenge again, right? And the weird part is like it was in a warehouse, and like they blew his house open, like his room, because they made it. They blew it open, and you just see a bunch of like people like
All
cheering
around, yeah.
all around him, celebrating and stuff like that.
I didn't even see that.
And Nasubi's just like, what the fuck? Like, who's all these people?
Right, like he's been isolated
He's
for
been-
so
He was
fucking long.
basically isolated for like a year and a half, no communication with nobody.
I mean,
Barely
he kept
any
on the
fucking
phone, the
food,
sweepstakes, I
barely-
guess, but
Huh?
besides the sweepstakes.
Yeah,
but-
before the sweepstakes that he won.
But still.
But he was like, literally like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, you won! Blah, blah, blah. And apparently, till this day, he's still fucked up from that.
I
show.
bet, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because
mentally
like, when,
scarred.
like literally after he like trying to get put back into normal society, he said like his clothes felt itchy because he was like naked.
Yeah, he was naked the whole time.
So he like never had clothes on. He'd rather be naked, and like So a little backstory on Nasubi. He used to be a comedian, and the thing was that after that show, he's like shy and doesn't want to talk to people or anything. So like
I bet
yeah.
his mental capacities probably
Yeah.
fucking just all over the place.
But like yeah, he went viral and like he's famous for that. But at the same time, like
That's
definitely
famous for
scarring.
something you don't want to be famous for.
Yeah. Like imagine y'all get put into a room like that. And you have to-
I'm literally the Amazon worker, dude. AI Amazon worker. 15 minutes.
Dude, literally first day I would be dead.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't winning.
Yeah, when
shit.
I heard
ain't
about
winning
that rice shit, like the way he had to cook it, I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, no, that would not be me. Like, I don't know. It's good that he survived. It's just more the fact of like how willing you were wanting to push like your own limits. You know.
Yeah, because like if you see the before and after, like you could tell he's like clean shaved, had a haircut. After he just looked like a whole fucking Tarzan. Like he had a full beard, hair was all long, and the fucked up part is like he accepted his gift to go to Korea, but he had to do that challenge all over again just to come back.
That's just fucked though, because like that's the purpose of the game was that you get that's the gift.
Yeah.
You didn't say this was the gift.
Those game shows are very like almost low key like inhumane and kind of brutal.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Because when I was watching the video on YouTube, I think it's called like Japan's most evil live stream. If you look that up, you'll see the video of him like going through everything, like fucking doing a shit ton of sweepstakes, and you could kind of tell like he's kind of losing it in the stream, but at the same time he's like a comedian, so you can't really tell if he's acting that way or he's literally turning into that.
And the fact that like you're winning all this stuff from like the sweepstakes and stuff, but all that shit really doesn't help. Like you got all this like the luxury aspect of it, but you're not actually needing the actual essentials. Like food, hydration, good sleep. You know, because obviously like you're in an isolated box, so like your mental health is just gonna be all over the place, whether you know you can make it through it or not.
Yeah, he literally did that for a year and a half.
I couldn't.
I would never put anybody in that situation.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It was literally torture because, like, let's say you don't even win food.
Yeah, that's another thing too. He got lucky with that.
Like he won a TV and a bike.
Yeah.
Like that helped the value go up a little bit to reach the goal.
And a little bit of amusement. But I don't even think he could be able to use the TV because I don't think there was like power. Not really power, but like
he didn't have the satellite thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you're
no cable.
TV.
Yeah, no cable.
So
no
literally, it was just static.
Yeah, that's ass. You got a you got a $600 TV, but what can you do with it? Just stare at fucking lines all day.
He won like 2,000 yen in cash. But like,
that's it.
That's it.
2,000 yen. I literally. That's so little.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that is at the end of the day, is it really worth getting all this like technically free shit? You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really pay off.
Yeah. When I was watching that, I was like, dude, this shit's fucked.
Yeah. Especially a week going by without anything.
Well, the thing is being on stream for 24/7, like.
That's a little sketch too.
That's like. Dude,
there's no privacy at all.
No privacy at all. You're being watched 24/7. Not even just the public, but like the producers as well.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying it because they're like, oh my god, I'm seeing a fucking huge audience coming.
Yeah, they're probably like, holy shit, this is crazy.
They probably looked at the chat and they were like, damn, all these motherfuckers are saying the most troll shit, but it's working. It's working.
Reading the chat.
Yeah, motherfucker looking like Tarzan. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all those fancy stuff that he has around him. It's funny though because everybody thinks like, oh, I could do that easy, but then in reality, bro, like just like how his mental capacity, it shattered.
It fucked him bad. Because I know after I did a little bit more research of like how he was, you know, before that and after and stuff like that, it's just like he can't really go back to society no more.
Yeah,
he's really
he has to be isolated. I live in the forest type vibe.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Though.
It sounds like jail.
Basically,
it sounds like jail except worse.
It's like imagine being in jail and like here do all these sweepstakes and you can get out of jail.
Yeah, but wait, we're gonna put you in another cell.
Yeah,
though.
we're gonna put you in another cell.
Here's a twist.
Yeah,
you want to get out?
And here's a camera for live stream 24/7 that you're not gonna know.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I hated being in PCJ, so I already fucking know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Being in there for only 8 hours, yeah, fuck no. Or even less than that. Because you know people get bailed out pretty early. But if you're one of those people that literally have no option, well, not option, but like people don't have information that will help you be able to get out of that in a quicker process. Yeah. Dude, that shit sucks. Like being in the fishbowl, being in a cell, dealing with people that are way more aggravated and way more like actually like they have nothing else to lose. Yeah. That's when you know like this is not the right place. So, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys got any ghost stories to tell?
I don't have any crazy ghost stories like you guys did. I was gonna relate to where like the Humdee stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like there was my mom's friend like at the time like way back in childhood like days. had like a weird like entity kind of following her. It was really, I don't know. It was one of those like loud things like you know like they would like be all sussed out and shit, and like when they would move from house to house, there was always something there, always like following, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on with your paranormal ass? Like, dude, like every time like you're in a new house, there's like either the basement's fucking like haunted as shit, or like something's going on in your closet that's super sketch. I don't fucking know, but like I did have like that. Like I was like, damn, like. I had like a friend that kind of like went through that shit and like went from house to house to house, like just because of like really sketchy shit. Like apparently in the one house that had that really haunted basement, someone got like choked down there. Like one of the people, like one of like the family residents actually being down there, like actually got like strangled apparently, and like it looked, it wasn't like, you know how like some old houses like look run down as fuck, look like a cellar, dude, it was just like that. There was only one fucking light bulb. I'm like, hell yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, like you know the vibe when you're turning off the lights and you're running up the stairs as a kid. Yeah, but like apparently like his brother or a sibling or the mom went down there because their washer and dryer was down there apparently. And so like one night it was just like fucking like, you know how like at night everything's like quiet, creaky and all that shit. Well, they didn't think of anything of it because they were like, oh, like, you know, just another average like bullshit, you know, rundown house. Who cares? Yeah. You know, we're renting it, whatever. Apparently she fucking got like touched. Like there was like a breeze apparently. Yeah. And so like she got touched, and then all of a sudden like she got like gripped like for like at least 5 seconds. Apparently this is what like referring to my mom, like coming from my mom. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, like something happened down there that didn't feel right. And so like when she got like strangled, kind of like she got gripped pretty much, like her neck got gripped up, like not like where like she's like losing choking breath, but like
something was, a presence was like it was holding her there.
Bro, it was really fucking weird because they also had the people coming in doing the traditional like that shit,
blessing and stuff.
Yeah, the blessings and stuff, bro. That shit happened like more than once. Like they had like at least 4 or 5 blessings within like a 6-month time. Yeah, dude, it was really scary.
Shit, it has to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was like,
you have to go. You might have to go back to the homeland for that.
Yeah, right. I was like, bro, if I was out in Laos and all that spiritual shit's real, fuck no, I can't. Bro. In those villages, fuck
really.
No,
so
bro.
in Laos, man, I had to go pick up a water buffalo, and so I was hurting that shit. I was basically tailing in the back. Yeah. But then like my cousin was like, "You not scared of ghosts?" I said, "Don't talk to me about that. It's dark as hell. Don't talk to me about that."
Is it me or like you know how Lao has like fucking their own like horror genre? Yeah. Low key, like shit kind of bothers me, bro. Yeah. Because some of that shit like I be like hearing from like my parents and like families. Yeah, they're all like, "Hey man, some of this shit's kind of true." And I'm like,
I had this happen to me before. I'm like,
huh? Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because ever since then, like I've never really denied that like spiritual entity is not there. Yeah, because I think it's there.
I think it's there too. Because I hear too many stories from the OGs, and then I personally had like a couple of encounters about it too, and I was just like, yeah, I'm a firm believer on.
Yeah, I just seen so many references as a young kid. I'm just like, yeah, I could see this like, and the thing is that like I don't know if it was like a coincidence or not, but like they would always be in places like the dead people house, you know what I mean? How like Asian people would describe it as. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know about that one. That's a little sus. Like, and you don't know who used to live there, what happened and shit and like people would say like, oh, we just found out this and this happened, blah 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 blah. We didn't obviously fucking know, but And then all those blessings and shit kind of occurred and all that stuff, and it's just like, fuck, dude. Like,
it's even worse when you get a house and it's not the house that's haunted, it's the land that's haunted.
It's the land.
Yeah, that's
I'm just like, dude, that's fucked. Because no matter what, you're like, the house is good, but the land's fucking haunted.
That's how the one does an OG like this.
We got fucking shit that happens way past our generation. We're just now occurring to encounter that shit, and just like, what the fuck, dude?
But going back to my mom's house, because I know you listen to that podcast talking about like the Hindi and stuff. So one of my cousins during the Hundi, because we got the house blessed. So with the Hundi you get the house blessed. But the only thing that the house or the blessing does is to keep the ghost from entering the house.
That's probably why there's so many.
I don't know, I forgot which ghost she saw, but I don't know, it was either my grandma or my dad, but she's seen their face on the outside of the window. Yeah.
Oh my god, like a shadow texture kind of looking at us. Like,
out the window of the house.
Oh, hell.
And I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I experienced a couple weird shit there, but as of lately, every time I go over there, because I was over there for Mother's Day, I was like, no, it feels normal. I mean, yeah, the front room where my uncle stayed at, that room was kind of creepy, but it just turned into a bunch of plants in there now. So there's a bunch of plants in that room. But
you still feel that the atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere. Yeah. And since I don't think we did a blessing to the house when he passed, I think that's why he's able to go in the house and walk through, and that's where my mom could hear him knocking on the door or going to the bathroom and stuff like that.
Damn, going back to hear a toilet flush.
Yeah.
Where you just hear fucking creaking everywhere.
Yeah, creaking everywhere because the old house is old as fuck too.
Well, also on top of it, how you'll understand the certain type of creaking average happens in the house. And all of a sudden you hear abnormal creaking.
Yeah,
you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right. I've had that a lot happen to me. I'm it's dead silent and back in my stepdad's house, it's dead quiet, and then all of a sudden you just hear random creaking, actual footsteps.
Yeah.
You go upstairs and you're just like, what the fuck? Nobody's even here.
Because when you hear a creak enough, you could just at my girlfriend's house, you could hear a creak when they're walking up top, and you're like, oh, that's it. That's her mom. That's her dad. That's her sister.
You can distinguish it,
But then there's always that one who's can't tell the fuck that is. What
the
fuck's that?
And I wouldn't doubt. Yeah, there's just that type of energy around, just because. I'm not gonna deny it. I can believe it. I can believe it. I'm not gonna fucking. Yeah. I don't know. I think I watched way too much loud horror films back in the day, dude.
Yeah.
My mom was such a fucking big soap opera type shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's scarred.
You
Yeah, for real, bro.
For real.
Bro, my mom, I think she was kind of very spiritual phobic. She was like, oh hell no, I don't want this shit in my household. Fuck no.
Really. My grandma yelled at me, don't whistle in the household at night. She would throw a pillow at me if I was accidentally whistled, and she was like, stop.
Oh no.
Scared of the superstitions.
Yeah.
But going into the ghost topic, I got some fire for you guys.
Ooh.
Some heat that I've been waiting to tell. And since we're almost at the 2-hour mark, I should cover the rest of the pod. But you guys know The Grudge, right?
The Grudge, yeah.
You guys know the base is based on a true story.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's hella fun.
I haven't heard much of it though.
You haven't heard much of it?
Yeah.
Well, I've been following this YouTube channel called Explore with. What the fuck is his name? Is it Jake?
Sounds right.
Explore with something. But basically, you guys know that the house closed. Josh. Damn! Michael's on it! Yeah, explore with Josh, because I've been following him recently because he's been doing a world tour in Japan, and I just recently watched his the Grudge one. He went to the Grudge house and started exploring.
I wouldn't fuck with that.
Yeah, nah. Something's gonna stick
with
you, dude.
Crazy.
Did he catch something?
Huh?
He catch something?
He didn't catch an actual presence, but he caught a good amount of evidence. Because modern tools for ghost hunting is EMF.
EMF. You got the spirit box.
The spirit box. You got there's a thing for the iPhone which I kind of want to get.
They don't have advanced microphones that pick up on shit.
Yeah. Well, it's just regular old voice recorders.
Yeah.
And there's one for the iPhone where you plug it in where the charging port is at, and it basically turns your camera to
UV.
It's kind of like a UV,
thermal.
but it's not. It's thermal.
Thermal.
So it turns into a thermal, so you could see temps,
Oh,
and you could see cold,
hot, cold.
Hot, cold. Let's say if I touch this, right? If I touch this, you'll see my handprint right here because it's hot.
It's hot.
But yeah, so they were using that, and they had all their tools were going off in this house, and they plugged into the iPhone.
Oh
that
hell!
piece.
You look up. Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, bro, did you have your arm there this entire time? Oh, hell no.
No, but basically, they plugged into the iPhone. They're just like, recording, looking around. And they seen, like, they're like, okay, there's regular temps. And they're like, okay, there's cold temps. I could definitely feel the cold temperature coming in, like a breeze. And they're like, hey, can you touch this table? And, like, they're in Japan, so they're using, like, a translator, too.
Yeah.
But they'll try to speak in English because apparently a lot of people has been ghost hunting in this house and, like, trying to investigate.
Everybody's been going to Japan.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they could somewhat understand what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
So they were just like, hey, can you touch this table? And they had the iPhone looking at the table, and you could see a handprint. Like, a girl's handprint, like, hella small. Because the dude's hand is, like, hella big.
Yeah.
And it's, like, right there.
But was it
And
cold
you can see
too?
it's cold.
Oh, hell
I was just like, bro, this is like, if y'all don't believe in ghosts, like, watch this video and look at the evidence that they, like, pick up. Because there's nothing else.
Fucking
There's, like, nothing else that you could explain about. And handprint being there, it being cold, and both of these guys' hands are way bigger.
Because like there's no evidence.
Ghosts aren't real.
That's
Like,
alright,
bro, like, you can't have a cold hand and just like that's not
Yeah.
possible. Your hands are always gonna be exerting heat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because, like, if you, like, point the camera at you or you're pointing at me, like, you see
the
heat.
The body
Body
yeah.
heat. Now, like, how do you explain a handprint that's cold?
Right next to someone's body heat.
Yeah, next to somebody's body heat, and, like, they're showing their hands, like, above the handprint, and they're just like,
I would have packed
wave.
up and left. I would have been done. I'd be like, yep, we're done. We got
Alright,
everything
that's
we needed.
enough for today, you
Yeah,
guys.
fuck no. At least you hear the fucking closet door fucking
Yeah.
sliding and shit. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
You hear footsteps just
Fuck
down the
no.
street.
I'm
You hear
out that bitch. Fuck no, I could not.
You hear.
Wow, the creepiest tool that they have is a fucking one where, like, like, it winds up.
Yeah.
And has, like, a little doll dancing and it has that little song playing.
Yeah.
So they have that, but it's based off of a sensor. So if something goes past the sensor, it will play that music box.
Oh, hell no.
And they tested that, they used the tool because, of course, they're ghost hunting, trying to, like, capture evidence. They literally turn on the music box, set it down. The moment they set it down, that shit was just going off, and they're just like, bro, like, is the ghost following us or what? Like, they just keep playing with the music box because they probably never seen it before. And it just kept going off.
And it was just
And it's a
winding
little girl.
itself.
Yeah, it was winding itself.
Fuck
It's a
no.
little girl too, so she probably ain't used to that.
Fuck no. I would if I would have like stepped in and felt a different presence, I would have like nah.
Because I mean, it's always
yeah.
like if your body can recognize like, oh, there's something's off about something.
Yeah.
Like, that's your conscience telling you like
Yeah.
something's off about something.
Yeah,
You probably shouldn't do this.
nope.
Shouldn't go here.
Mm-mm.
But the other thing I kind of want to get, because I've been watching all these ghost videos, I'm like, yo, I want to get the
They're
one for the
interesting, though.
iPhone.
They're interesting.
I want to get the thing for the iPhone, but I want to get the cat ball with the lights.
Cat ball with the lights.
Yeah. So basically, it's a cat ball that's like the size of like this big,
Mm-hmm.
and if you touch it, it'll flicker light, like the lights will come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
So
like sensor.
It's like a
Sensor,
sensor.
yeah.
So basically, if a ghost touches it, it'll
It
come
lights
on.
up.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck no,
So-
bro! If I saw that bitch flicker, fuck, fuck no. Hell
So like,
no.
if we ever go to the Axe Murder House, because I know one of these days we'll go there. 10K subs, you guys heard that? 10K subs, we'll go there. I was gonna get like these tools, especially the cat ball, and see how that goes.
No one has been there overnight, like long enough to like stay there. Because can't you like stay there for a night or whatever?
Yeah, you
But
can stay there for a
people haven't made it
Yeah.
the full night because they
Yeah.
keep hearing the most weirdest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, I need to have my pot with me, bro. My necklace, gold chain pot on me, bro.
I can't.
I need the-
can't.
That one.
I need that, bro. I need that, fam. Before I go in real quick.
I get
But-
that Jesus water. out.
Yeah.
For real.
But yeah, when I watched the video, they captured a lot of evidence, and like you could tell the house is haunted. But do you guys know the backstory on the house?
They don't know who the murderer is,
Yeah, they don't know who the murderer is.
but
and,
everybody died.
yeah, not everybody. There's 3 people that died in the house.
The daughters, right?
There was 2 daughters and the grandpa.
The grandpa.
The grandpa died in the house.
And nobody heard anything.
Yeah, nobody heard anything.
People were blaming the dad, is what they're saying.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
But that house is literally like if you go to that town to go and look for the house, it's literally cut off from the town.
Yeah, see, fuck that. Like, literally, when I saw the movie, I was like, okay, it's just a movie. But then when I heard that it was actually based off of true events, I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Once you
Fuck
hear it
no.
based on a true story, you're just like,
Yeah, I know. Like, some people will be like, ah, it's all a bunch of hoax. But then, like, when you start to see, like, actual evidence, you're just like, well, okay, like, never
Yeah,
mind.
chill, bruh.
Like, and that's crazy that people are, like, willing to do ghost hunting and actually experience that shit because...
Yeah, Tony, come on, man.
hey, come on, let's go get some.
Fuck. Man, I'd be back in the van. I'd be like, fuck, no, fuck,
I'd be
no,
some,
you guys are on
be some
it,
content.
girl.
We walk in, we go again. Hey, where's Tony? You back?
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck, no, I'm out of here. Screw this shit.
The Conjuring is based on true story, but most of it is
Yeah.
capped.
Most of it is.
Most
yeah.
of it is, but basically the ground of the Conjuring is
Isn't the
True.
fucking the doll? The doll is like
The
the
doll
most,
is-
like evidence that they
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
I mean, like the house where they keep all those haunted like
The
toys and
antiques,
stuff,
yeah,
antiques
the
and stuff.
antiques.
Like that's true
Mm-hmm.
because it's all held in this one house in Connecticut. That's why I believe Connecticut is like one of the most haunted places in the United States because
Yeah, fuck that. When I saw like the obviously the movie and it's basing all the fictional, like I can see a lot of like valuables having some sort of entity attached to it because
Mhm.
think about it, like, you know, let's just say like gaming, for example, like, you know, like your PC was like, you know, a part of you, you
Yeah.
know, like shit like that. I
has meaning.
I see that
If
leaning.
it has
bro.
meaning.
yeah, if it has
It-
meaning
it
to
could-
you,
It could,
Mhm.
it could definitely get that.
I can
Because
believe
like
it.
let's say I turn into a ghost and like this room is still like this,
Mhm.
boy, you know damn well that PC turning on.
And you see Apex load on.
You see Apex load on.
You see the PC just loading up and
All you hear is keyboard tap.
I can see the webcams turn on.
Or you see the fucking screen flicker? Fuck
Yeah.
no. Oh, hell no. Then I know for sure Joey's around.
You know for sure Joey's around.
Is Joey gonna turn on the stream today? Oh shit, who knows?
Because you know I'll be streaming like demon hours too. So
Yeah,
like,
it'd be
for real.
3 a.m.
3
Oh
a.m.
hell no! If Gina started hearing that shit in the middle of the night,
I
I'd
hear-
be like, "What the?"
Hey
fuck?
guys.
Hey guys,
Oh fuck no!
we are live demon hours.
Demon
You know the
hours.
vibes.
Gotta throw the humdy up in this bitch.
Bless, lock this room up. Just
Yeah.
throw some blessing water in that.
Bless the
bitch.
water.
Swear to God! But you guys are trying to do that. You guys hit that goal.
I would like to explore, not exactly just ghost hunting, but I would like to explore.
Like
Yeah.
places like that have had that type of history.
Yeah.
Oh man, I to be honest with you, I'd probably be the first one to be like, no, can't. I will be there like at the house, and I'd be like, I don't know about this one, guys.
The
This
thing
one's
is-
a little sketch. You
The thing is like I'm not actually trying to like gain evidence. Like
just want to experience
I
it.
want the experience. I want to
Mhm.
see the vibes or the energy that they're talking about,
Mhm.
and see the difference from room temperature, body heat to cold temps out of
Yeah.
nowhere, or just even hearing shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that would be just enough for me. Like me capturing evidence, like these other YouTubers that's like actually ghost hunting, like
Mhm.
they're kind of like fucking with the ghosts so that they could get the evidence.
Yeah, like to actually show true presence.
So shoot, yeah. But me, I just want to go there, explore a little bit, show the area, talk about the history about it. I'm not trying to fuck with the ghost, but if the ghost is there, then I would like to have the evidence.
That actually would go viral on social media.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, you just see some random presence out of
Yeah.
nowhere, and we're all just like, oh hell, like we're all like normal, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal at all. Fuck that.
Like I'll start the video, be like, "We're here ghost hunting, but I'm not here to fuck with the ghosts." Here we go.
Stay away from me, please.
And you just see Tony fucking just running away.
You
Fuck
see
that.
Tony running
You
the
just
back.
felt like something
You s-
like.
You see my eyes just.
Fuck no! Oh hell no! Someone's like, I'm not feeling so hot.
Yeah.
man.
Hey, why do I
That's-
feel like I'm black and?
Fuck
Joey's
no.
channel turned into a haunting history channel. It's gonna be cars, gaming,
And horror.
horror.
Oh fuck! But it's good. It's good conversation though. Fuck man, like people. I feel like a lot of people have like gone through some sort of weird presence. Like they don't know it, you know,
Yeah.
because you're just like, oh, it is what it
Shut
is.
it off. Yeah,
But-
just shove it off.
It's there.
It's there. If
It's
you
there.
don't believe it, then you're just gonna shove it off. But if you do believe it, then it stays in your mind.
Yeah, that's
You're aware
kind
of
of the thing is with ghosts too. Like if you don't give it attention that you know it's there, it's not gonna be there. But if you know about ghosts and you start, noticing little things like that, then it's still gonna pop
I feel like also like the human brain is pretty intellectual. So like the fact that like I feel like in like real and IRL experience is actually a way more pivoting compared to like watching it on stream or watching it on on video and shit. But yeah, like it's just pretty much it's a whole different ball game. But also like you can definitely your senses go off and you're just like, damn, you can't do that on a camera.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta head out.
Alex gotta head out.
I know,
We already
this is
at
a
the
longer
2 hour mark, so we're probably gonna end it here, yo.
Oh shit!
But
I'll stay for this then.
yeah.
Hey.
Shout out to everybody watching. We definitely gonna have a guest for next week, so tune into that.
Lit Ass Podcast.
Everybody, please share, like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Fuck yeah.